Do you guys want me to stay quiet? You introducing? How do we do this?
Um, I'm hitting live. I'm just seeing if everything works, even though it should just work. But things never work how they should.
Yeah, that's why you wing it. If everything went according to plan, then there will be no struggle and challenge. Yeah, that's why you wing it. If
Mark, you
everything
want to
went
say
according to
something?
plan, then there will be no
Yeah,
struggle and
I'm gonna
challenge.
I'm just listening for the
I'll start
sounds.
off our normal intro
Mark, you want to say
and then
something?
have a special guest just for our podcast side, and then V4 can intro how he normally does his, and then we'll just go through it the way we normally would, I guess.
Yeah.
Great. I'm already looking forward to it.
Nice. Well, if
All right. Well, we're live. Just letting you know.
uh, oh,
Uh,
that's fine. Well,
Sorry. You
it's
got.
just a little pregame. No, that's fine,
Yeah.
man.
Well,
A little
that's the thing
pregame show.
that sucks is I go to hit like preview and do it privately and make sure everything's working, but I'm like, well, I never know until I go live and check all the settings out.
Yeah, don't even. It's all good. No one's gonna be there at the 0 hour, anyways. The I want to. I actually forgot to bring up my thing to record too, so I want to just grab my OBS just to have a secondary copy, even though for some reason I gotta be the only person in history that my on the last recording my microphone sounded. It doesn't make sense for your microphone at your own that you're recording off of to sound worse. I didn't get it. I was like, I don't know why I sounded better going over Discord to you than
I have no idea.
than me, but that's all right. And then I can just adjust my levels as we go. But if you're running live, I would just start recording.
Ooh, ugh. Yeah, that's some good Smirnoff.
All right. And with that, I would like to say welcome to the Stardom Fan Podcast. I'm Mark,
I'm Juno.
and today we are going to preview and make some predictions on Stardom World Climax 2022, the two-night show pay-per-view. And with us, we have a special guest. We had a fan, and he wanted to come play with us too. And we're gonna end up on his podcast. Excited to say, and um, let's welcome V4.
Hey guys, it's Enigma V4 from Talk for Glory. If you guys haven't already, you guys can easily spell that out, Talk for Glory, on my YouTube channel. Thank you guys for having me here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, it's cool. And I haven't checked out on your YouTube, but I actually went back and found some of your older stuff on the Apple podcast, and I actually really liked it.
Yeah.
And
Dude, thanks, man.
I
yeah, it's
was
cool.
yeah, I liked your YouTube channel. It's like, it's like I don't know if I want to subscribe, but if B Priestley tells you to, you kind of have to.
Oh my god, someone gets it, finally. You know,
Well,
a review might sell you, but when you see B. Priestley, are you gonna say no?
No.
no, no,
Or she'll
no.
I feel like I would feel the deal better if it was Lady C.
That is pretty true. Yeah. Well, Lady C could say whatever she wants. So I'm like, I'll just pay her money and like, yeah, let's put it on the website. Put it on the YouTubes.
Lady C sponsors herself.
Yeah, that'd be great. Here, can you say subscribe to Stardom Fan YouTube channel? And she's like, I got this new like perfume that they're paying me to talk about. And I'm like, oh, I guess I'll pay you again to talk about
You guys are like one of the most very adamant Lady C fans I've like seen live,
it.
and honest to God, I have been trying to get behind Lady C ever since she joined Queen's Quest, and her eating pin after pin is just it makes me struggle to sleep
Oh.
at night knowing that Lady C is losing to Ruka.
Well,
Yeah, but
if you notice a lot of these matches, though, I've been like speaking of like Ruaka, she gets a lot of visual pins on like Syuri and all the big stars.
yeah, big people. That's for darn sure.
Then someone always comes and breaks it up.
No one's there to break it up for Lady.
Yeah, that's because Utami's too busy on the outside beating up Momo.
I'm very like out of place when it comes to like Utami beating up Momo. If anything, it should still be Azumi. Like
Well,
Utami, why are you bloodlusted? You didn't get your head bashed in with a chair.
Not only that, but they dropped it after Azumi's big comeback. She got her ass kicked again in the
Yeah,
grudge
well,
match. I'm like, Azumi never got her revenge.
you get kicked, you get
Got
hit in the
Super Bowl
face.
kicked.
She got hit in the face with a wrench and then was out for a while, and then she got her grudge match where she got beat up and then she just cried. So you're all right. That's your grudge match is over.
Yeah.
At least you have to wait till you get to the back to cry.
At least that. Oh my god. But at least Momo is, I want to say, doing better in Oedo Tai than she was doing in Queen's Quest probably for like the final 6 months.
Yo, there is something to be said about the cool bad guys because Starlight was always cool too, and Momo was always cool. But I tell you what, you give them a little bit of an edge, that is the recipe for awesome.
It really is. I'll say this. I genuinely believed that Starlight Kid was Mayu's sidekick or like just second in command, nothing of it. Starlight joins the Oedo Tai. This girl is head honcho. Screw what's her name? Tora Natsuko. Like screw her, I don't care. Starlight Kid has my full attention.
We just call her like a little boy every time she comes out. I'm like, why is this little boy hanging around with a Oedo Tai?
Yeah,
This must be a super fan.
we did. Yeah. She almost feels like she was left in a time capsule because the new Oedo Tai doesn't need all the garbage. But I don't know. I guess they just are what they are.
All right, so let's get into this show. This first match is probably like my most anticipated match because I've been saying I want to see these two girls fight each other forever. Big sister Hanan versus little sister Rina.
I tell you, I think it's cool. And for what it's worth, these are 2 stars, like eventual stars, right? That's why you do the futures belt because as far as the kids go, I mean, these are these girls could be a run for their money in any company around the world. So far, I actually like both of them a lot, so they're very entertaining. And I don't want to say who I think is going to win yet, but I actually think it's cool. Ever since Hanan got the belt, I'm like, man, that's just setting up for Rina, and that's just going to be fun. And then when the third sister shows up, I mean, they can mess around with each other for a little while.
Oh man.
I gotta say, the car ride from like show to home must be really awkward between them. Like, hey, are you ready for that title match later?
Yeah, we just joke about that too. It's like whoever, like, someone's got to go home mad, and they both got to drive back home in the back of mom's minivan.
Whoever has the belt gets shotgun.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
It's like,
I think it's the opposite. Whoever doesn't get the belt gets shotgun. She's like, all right, let's get Dairy Queen.
I bet their mom and dad are just making a bunch of money off of this. All right, I got money on Rina. I got money on Hanan.
Loser does the dishes. Yeah, we can go on
Who's
forever
does
and
the
ever.
Oh, there's so many jokes. But yeah, I think no question, Hanan.
You think Hanan wins? I think she's better. But I also think she's better based on how they're using her. I mean, Rina, we haven't. I don't think I've seen her in very much, if
It's
any,
funny.
solo work, right? And she just sort of comes out to.
Gyro video stream says, "What must their mother think?"
I don't think Rina's been showcased in what she can do because she's just supposed to play dirty a little bit. Some of her best work was when during the tag tournament when she was teaming up with Rina and still beating her up, so that was fun. I mean, with Hanan. So I don't think it's a slam dunk. Yeah, I don't know. I almost think I see Rina winning here, to be honest with you.
Really?
I want to say that I think Rina might win, just so she could be a transitional champion for like Saya Ida, unless they're cool with going for the stars versus stars. Because they already did Momo Kohgo versus Hanan, so maybe they might go Saya versus Hanan as well.
I
Yeah, I
just
tell
think
you, yeah, they definitely haven't cared having faction versus faction the past couple months, that's for sure.
especially for the white belt.
Oh God.
I don't know. Hanan just, in my opinion, Hanan's just gonna age out. They're gonna be like, yeah, you're too awesome. You've held this belt for too long. It's time to let. You're not a rookie anymore. You've also just beaten up half the roster at this point.
Yeah, it's like we're down to like 5 people, and I think we could probably BS Natsupoi's 18, but that's the best we can get.
Yeah, that 2 points either like 17 to 35.
Like,
All right.
that's the best we can BS.
We'll keep track of this for fun. I got myself some Rina.
I got
Jun-
Hanan.
all right, all
Yeah,
right.
although that does make a good argument because I'm like, I think Hanan might just hold that belt as long as she's allowed to, but it could also be like a negative. Like, listen, it's hard. You can't get any more recruits because every time we talk someone into maybe signing with Stardom, they're like, oh, I got to go up against Hanan. No thanks.
Better than DDM.
The DDM hurts people.
Yeah, they
Unless
do.
they're my Sakurai. Then you can go join them. If you can't beat them, join. My Sakurai is the definition of that.
That's for sure.
All right, this next match, we got Sayalita versus Mirai. And that's a tough one for me. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, well, what makes it tough is that Saida, I mean, she's coming back and she's going to come back in a big bad way. She was the Futures champ, right? Or
Yeah.
is that wrong? Yeah, before she got injured. And now this almost should be like Mirai punching down, considering she just at the last show had a chance against Syuri out of nowhere for probably no real good reason. So with that, but then she's done nothing since. So I don't know how you go from red belt to second match over a girl coming off injury, unless you're just the best worker in the world. But yeah, I think Saida wins this for her comeback match. That's how I see it. And I think that would. I don't even know if that's an upset at this point because I'm not sure Mirai's been, and I've been liking her more and more, but I don't think she's. I don't know. I don't know that she's been put in a place to just do nothing but be there, but put somebody over.
I think that Mirai wins this solely because I don't think they would want more DDM members losing. Like again, like Natsupoi is losing. Giulia can't lose unless he gets a title match. Syuri's red belt champ. Tekla's SWA champ, and Mirai's just there. So it's like, hey, here's this free W.
that could be true. I don't know. I've been like, it depends if I want to go with like my heart or my head because I've been loving me some Mirai. Personality
Oh yeah,
wise, she's like a little bland, but like in the ring, she's so good.
It reminds me of Sonata.
you you implant Sonata with a little bit of personality, and he's instantly holding the WGP for the next 10 years. You're 100% right on that one.
Like Mirai, like she like walking down, like she's smiling, she's doing the fortune sign. I don't know if you guys watch TNA like 10 years, like she does the fortune sign, which I still think is weird. And then when she like does her in ring work, she's as bored as Sonata.
Maybe because she's so good. She's like, man, this is easy mode.
It's like easy mode, blah blah blah, whatever. Like I think if it weren't for the fact that Syuri was kicking the shit out of her, she would have had no emotion towards anything.
That's true. All right, I'm not gonna fight you guys. Let's go with the flow. I'll say Sayalita. This next match is, I don't even know. We got it's a four. It's a what is this match?
It's a random match.
We got
Six person, six.
it's a six. It's four. It's a four fatal 4-way 3-person team. I don't know what to call it.
It says gauntlet match, which makes it even funnier. Gauntlet matches are already odd. I don't know. Sometimes the Japanese rules are slightly different. So I don't know that we seen anything like this, at least since I've been watching. So it's pretty awesome. But I'm assuming they don't all start at the same time by gauntlet rules.
Wait,
It's
isn't
two
it like
people.
3v3v3v3? Like it's just like it's a gauntlet match, but 3v3 style.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
I
So
hope this is opening because this sounds like it'll be taking a while.
yeah, no kidding.
All right, well, we got Himika, Natsupoi, and Mai Sakurai versus
It's my
Mina.
Himi Poi.
My yeah, yeah, it is still my Himipoi. That's good. My Himipoi V2 versus Mina
Oh, that's funny.
Waka and Momo Kogo, and that's interesting. Got Kogo
My
joining
Hemi boy.
joining the Angels.
Momo Kohgo.
Yeah, I am just going on the website. Saki, Fukigen, and who? That's so funny. The translation versus Saki, Fukigen, and Ruaka. On the thing, it says Ryu Evil Summer. It's gotta be like her nickname.
Might be the blonde hair.
Versus Azumi, Lady C, and its ex mystery partner, which I'm assuming is the new girl Miyu.
Miyu.
Yeah.
Okay, so first I want to say that I don't know if you guys like saw on Twitter or anywhere where my Sakura is like announcing the team name. It's like where my Himipoi and Himika and Natsupoi break their neck, like they turn their heads at breakneck speed. Like, what did you just say?
Yo, she's like, yeah, she's comparing. That's almost a bigger insult than Mirai challenging Syuri in her her second match.
Oh my god, dude! I literally broke my neck turning on Twitter like, wait a minute, time out. You just got here. You're challenging for the red belt? I know DDM has some stroke, but I didn't know it was this much.
it's the Giulia rub.
Oh, dude, everyone gets it.
Oh,
You.
considering
What's the team they're facing?
Well, I think Oedo Tai has Ruaka and the Clown, so I'm like, they're probably not winning. And then it's Mina and Waka teaming up with Momo Kohgo.
Cosmic Anchor.
Yeah. That she'll hold them down probably, but she has a lot of spunk and spirit.
Quite frankly, it's everybody's D team except for my Himipoi version 2.
V2, my Himipoi.
So I don't know how this is going to shape up, and it's probably going to be obviously entertaining. But the last women's stand, I bet you my Himipoi start the match and finish the match.
I pray to God not.
Y'all are nerds.
Oh my god.
Hey.
Hmm?
So I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's gonna come down to my girls, Lady C versus Momo Kohgo.
Yo, Lady C is my girl.
Yeah, so we'll go with Lady
and
C.
I feel like Lady needs this because they lost the trios bout, which I'm wondering why. You guys could have had Utami, Lady, and Miyu instead of Kamitani, because I don't think they're gonna double champ things again.
Yeah, well, that's why
Which one you guys watching?
Sorry.
Oh,
No. I mean, this is just a throwaway match. Yeah, I mean, if they wanted the best of the best out there, but yeah,
Dave, we're currently doing a collab live stream, so say hi to the world.
Oh, wait, there's someone else in here.
Yeah.
The world?
Yeah, this is a collab.
Oh, I'll just listen then.
More ears are welcomed.
So, I don't know. I'm gonna go with Momo Kohgo. She's that seems like her type of match to win.
I don't know why it feels weird, but Momo Kohgo feels like she should have joined Cosmic Angels.
She could lead Cosmic Angels.
Yeah. If Tam ever gets the same kind of trust issues Mayu probably has, she can definitely.
Yo, Kogo's so damn cool. Like everything she does is awesome. The does just bring it. She's jumping off ropes everywhere, hitting drop kicks. She is one of my favorite new people. I'll tell you that much. That Momo Kohgo.
But
is Momo high speed?
She probably could be.
She sure as hell could be. Lady.
She's like
we saw Lady C played around for a second there with the high speed. We'll take anything.
She's tiny. But I'm gonna have to change my mind. I was saying Momo Kohgo, but I don't think Waka's getting a win for a while, and then I gotta go with my girl Lady C.
Yeah, I got Lady, Azumi, and Miyu.
No kidding. And I don't. Who'd have thought? And JD agrees with me that it's my Hemi dose.
My Himipoi. That is still great. My Himipoi.
Maya Hemipoi.
If I can find that clip, I'll send it to you guys on Twitter.
It's My Hemi
Because it is
Poi, My Hemi Poi
version
2,
2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Oh God, what has Mai become? She went from this dancing girl to this meme.
Now she just wants to. I don't even know her per character. She wants to fight everyone, but she's also like she wants to be mean DDM, but I think she's still like a little Cosmic Angels at heart. She's like, no, I just want to shake hands and have a good match, but also kick you in the throat.
I remember when she went to DDM, she said, "I don't want to dance anymore." For some reason, the first thing that came to my mind was Giulia and Syuri's entrance.
Yo, they just danced on Wednesday or whatever their the title belt was. The
Yeah,
yeah, my
the
heavy
artist
boy.
house.
They danced in the ring. They had choreography and everything. It was great.
Like, Ma, you said you don't want to dance, but this group literally dances.
Yeah, My Hemi. Yeah, now she's calling herself My Hemi Poi. She's got to learn a dance routine.
Oh,
Shit.
you're right.
She fucked up. She had DDM. Here she comes. Or Oedo Tai.
And I also agree with JD. Waka Shivi and Cosmic Angels. She could team up with Koguma.
Wait, time out. What was that? Waka should be in star. Oh, you mean stars?
Sorry, what did I say?
Cosmic Angel.
Oh.
Isn't she in Cosmic Angel?
Yeah. She should be in.
Did
She
Waka
should be in
get fucked?
Stars.
Let's go.
Waka should be in Stars. She could team up with Koguma, in my opinion. They'd go good together.
The Falling Star. That would be the new nickname. Instead of the Cosmic Anchor, it would be the Falling Star.
This next match is interesting. It's kind of like a preview for the next night. Micah and
Juno,
Thekla.
you got to scroll down just a little bit because your Lady C butt is covering up
Your face.
on the stream. Yeah,
Oh. It's a full.
I'm also a
body
little
shot.
behind too, but that's how I'm sort of watching it. The
Fair enough.
six.
I could probably make that smaller, but I'm not much. I'm not much for like presentation.
No, I was just because I was following along, and I'm like, sure, I like looking at Lady C and the cheeseburger, but you know,
Well, yeah. Micah and Thekla versus Riza Sarah and Suzu Suzuki from Prominence. That's an interesting matchup. I've just been calling them because I don't even know where they're from. I've only been seen them in Stardom. Just the blue-haired girl and the red-haired girl.
Are they from Ice Ribbon?
Oh, really? I thought they said they came from a promotion that went under. So what I've gotten from that promo is Giulia's so awesome that she decided to leave their promotion, and then they went out of business because Giulia's that good.
And one of them apparently has heat with Syuri, so there's definitely a past which I don't understand yet.
Getting kicked.
Hopefully the pay-per-view has that. I don't know his name. There's a guy who does English commentary, and he can explain the story and then not talk the rest of the match.
Yeah.
Just call up Kevin Kelly. He'll do it no problem.
Kevin Kelly, are you kidding me? He goes on he'll be on their biggest shows, and they don't even tell him who's on the show.
It's either Kevin Kelly or they got to get Rocky Romero. One of the two.
Kevin Kelly's great because on the last thing I saw of him from the New Japan Cup, Okada got a win, and he's doing his closing out the show, and there's no one telling him what Okada's saying, so he goes, I think he just offered Taichi a future world title shot in the future, I'm assuming.
No.
He goes in my own mind. He just makes up what the people say.
He's just winging it.
Yeah.
If anything, just have Waka do it then. She has pretty good English.
Yeah, she does actually do pretty good commentary.
I thought she was the best part of that show, or the best part of the commentary team was the girl that barely spoke it.
Someone's saying they quit. Or Jar was saying they quit from Ice Ribbon.
I knew they were from Ice Ribbon. I forgot, what's the history of Giulia? It's she was a restaurant owner, and then she joined Ice Ribbon for a bit, and then she went to Stardom. I don't know how manager at a restaurant into wrestling promotion into Stardom, and basically being 90% of the roster turned into that.
My own headcanon is she just kind of accidentally walked into the arena and was like, "Oh, I get to get paid to just beat up these girls. That's cool. That's my dream."
It's not something I realized, but I like beating your asses.
It was the pay-per-view, wasn't it, where they had the match because they're in for 20 minutes, or they did something with a draw, right? And I liked it a lot. I liked the first time I saw these two girls, so I'm pretty excited to see them again. And I tell you that Thekla and Micah, unfortunately, are probably just here to feed them because Prominence has to win here if their upcoming matches against Syuri and Giulia are going to mean anything.
Yeah,
I think Thekla takes the pin.
that's probably right. She's gonna have to be knocked out though.
Oh.
Just like I think it's impossible unless she's knocked out to keep her shoulders down for 3 seconds. She just bounces around too much.
They're gonna knock her out.
She's gonna knock herself out, crawling upside down over the ropes.
She does the spider crawl, slips, lands on head, knocked out.
Maybe someone will find. She does that thing where she does like a spider crawl into a spear. Maybe someone will actually have like watched one of her matches back for once, like done some like watch some game tape. I'm like, oh, she's gonna go for a spear, and then just like like punch her in the face or something.
Knee in the face, like a V trigger.
Yeah, that works. Ooh, I could see a draw also happening. I never think about draws.
Yeah, they sort of catch me off guard too. They but I mean, I don't know. Well, yeah, last time they fought they did, but I think that's why you put Thekla and Micah up there. I think they can lose and it doesn't hurt them because it's not even really part of Micah's team. And Thekla lost to Ruaka a week ago of all people. I couldn't believe she took that pin. So I mean, I can see Thekla losing for some reason. She had the best 2 month start of anyone.
She's slowly coming down. She's coming down from her DDM high.
Yeah.
She might hold on to the SWA title forever though. She's like the one foreign girl, so she can wrestle anyone on the roster.
Yeah, there
I
you
wanted
go.
Mina to win it for some reason. I wanted Mina to win and actually go overseas with it.
That would have been funny. The problem with like Mina winning it, and I didn't realize this till after, is that literally the only person I think she could face is Thekla without like getting into technicalities. Like Syuri Syuri had the belt, but she was like, cause she was like part Filipino, I
Yeah,
think.
I know. Yeah, she ran some gimmicks. Yeah, some people that are have mixed race made it. So I was like, well, technically. So yeah, now that the countries should be opening up soon, from what I see, they probably some more foreigners will end up there. So it'll be fun.
She's like
I
Syuri
saw
is.
that. Sorry,
Sorry.
what was that?
No, sorry. Go ahead.
I saw that like one Syuri won the SWA belt and the Red Belt. I saw two things. One struck the fear of God into me. The other one struck excitement into me. One was, hey, just merge the two belts, like New Japan did with the IC and World, which is a horrible idea.
Yeah.
And the second thing I saw was, oh, Tony Storm just left WWE. I was like, oh, Tony Storm could go beat Syuri. And Syuri's just like, hey, now that I've got the Red Belt, I'm just gonna drop this.
Yeah, like there's one important belt above all the rest of them, and it's like I gotta worry about defending this belt.
He should have lost the SWA to Konami.
I think it's cooler just to be like, you know what, someone else can have it.
Yeah, that's really good because what do you do? I mean, that's yeah. I mean, you can't combine them and you can't lose one. Like it was weird when if you watch AEW when Kenny lost the Impact belt and was still the champion. It's hard to like be a champion and still lose one of your belts. So to cut that out and just be like,
he
yeah,
barely looks strong.
yeah. And so yeah, you're like, I don't need this. Let someone else fight for it. That makes the
I don't know.
well, I mean, it makes the belt look weaker, but it is a weaker belt. It's not,
Tekla kind of just called dibs, and if Mina wasn't within like 5 feet of her, Rossi would have been like, you know what, she called dibs.
That's actually super funny. You're like, yeah, first one in the ring gets the belt. All right.
Yeah, no one
Who do
else
you like?
actually. That's kind of funny. No one else even like asks for she's like for a chance at the belt.
Dibs. Mina, so I did. No, wait, I called dibs. Oh man, it looks like we have to have a match.
I like it. You guys like a draw on this one?
Yeah, I gotta see a draw because you can't have Tekla lose and then she's got to go face Ruka, and you can't have Micah lose because she's 1/3 of my Himi Poi.
I,
And
it's funny. It's funny getting into like the little details because like that stuff is true. But I kind of hate that when I watch wrestling. Like I like to just be, I don't know, call me a mark or ignorant or whatever. Like I like not just pretending like it's real and like not knowing any of the behind the scenes stuff.
yeah,
I also, well, that's why we're Stardom fan and not Stardom News. so we could be marks.
we can be marks here.
Yeah, the yeah, I don't think they care about their artist title nearly as much as they should. So Michael losing, I don't think really means anything because the other girls are going to lose the other match, probably.
Maybe it like the way I'm seeing it is okay. What if Decla and Micah beat them, but they can say something like, "Well, I don't care. It's not Giulia, so this match doesn't mean shit to me." They're gonna lose to Giulia too, but staying laser focused on Giulia would be the go-to.
Yeah, that's true.
We,
And I
you
wanted
guys are in good company. Our dude in chat likes a draw also, so I should make a second column for what the chat says. The chat's probably.
Oh, good. How do I do a? Maybe I
It,
could do a poll. I'm on my phone though. Ugh,
Well, you don't have to go. I'll say you don't have to go through all that. There's only a few people hanging out, so I'll just write it down as I go.
can
Then we'll set up a chart tomorrow on the site.
if you want, you could log into the account and set up a poll.
Listen, I don't even know how that works. I'm just glad we're on Discord, pal. On to the next match.
Alright.
Yeah, okay. I wanted to say one last thing though about because I don't know now we're gonna get a chance to talk about it. Everyone has that friend who like is a casual wrestling fan. But they keep somehow they even though they're a casual fan, they still get the news. So they keep up on like contracts, or they'll be like, "Hey, I'm excited for this match coming up," and they'll be like, "You don't think they would actually let that person win?" And then in my head, I'm
Oh,
like, "What do you mean let them win?" It's like in my mind, they only got to be better than the world champion for 3 seconds.
yeah.
That's why you play the game.
Like you can be the world champion, can be the world champion 365 days of the year, but I only got to be better than him for 3 seconds. That's why I love wrestling.
That is very true.
That's honestly like the history of every heel in wrestling. It's like they're never better than the babyface, but they cheat and
It's better for a certain amount of
yeah
seconds.
they know how to cheat for like a good 15 seconds of the match, and that's all they need.
That's example of Wado tie.
Well, now that they were so good about just being awesome, they really didn't cheat, and I mean they cheated pretty much the same amount as everyone else. But now that the Torah came back,
Tora.
all they do is come out with stupid gimmick weapons. I hate it.
Briefcase, a pipe, a chair. Do you really need all that?
I know you're gonna kill somebody.
Like, imagine getting that through like an airport, just like someone sees the Oedo type briefcase, and it's like, so are you gonna start a fight on the plane?
Yeah, that's a good point. How does she get her pipe through the metal detectors?
I'm assuming everything's held in her briefcase. They just check it. It's all checked luggage.
Koguma and Hazuki versus Momo, the Dark Peach, Momo, and Starlight
Where the
Kid.
dark black desire?
Yeah, that's their team name, Black Desire. That's cool.
Is it really?
Yeah.
All right, team name alone, and by the fact that I am not a Koguma fan, Black Desire wins. You could discuss if you want, but holy shit! First of all, I mean, in what world is Starlight and Momo not an awesome team? Hazuki's pretty cool, but as we discussed last time, I think at least Stardom fan, the two of us believe that Hazuki's carrying this team anyway. So these belts can.
That's true. You know what? You talk about cosmic anchors. I love the fact that Hazuki has to team up with Koguma. Just makes Hazuki even more great that she is the tag champion. And on the website, or I'll probably do another video, like maybe a monthly video, updating my spreadsheet. She has the highest win percentage. She has the most amount of everything she had. Like you could have tracked, she has the most of.
And now, and you got to know that she doesn't even really love, as we talk as marks for a second, that she doesn't even love being tag team champs with Koguma, considering every time that she has the chance to tag with somebody else, she only she always is. She was tagging with Hanan a couple days ago, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, she only tags with her tag team partner when they make her.
Or maybe it's one of those things. Maybe she likes it so much that she's not going to do it on free TV. I mean, I guess that's the that's a devil's advocate, right? She's like, nah, Wild Hearts is so cool. We're going to make you pay to see us.
That's the only way.
But with that being said, Black Desire, is that what you said? I like it. All right, I like Starlight and Momo on that one. Winning the belts, new tag team champions, and then our
Yeah.
goddesses on Queen's Quest can take it after that. That's finally going to be Queen's Quest Revenge, is when they take it from them. That's what's happening. That's what we're setting up here.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking hopefully either another Momo wrench to Koguma's face or a Spanish fly to Hazuki.
Wait, can it be both? Can it be Wrench
Can
to
it be both?
Koguma and Spanish Fly to Koguma? Like, I don't hate Koguma to the same degree as I dislike Waka. I don't. But Hazuki's back's gonna give out, and she just came back from retirement.
Yeah, she does carry that team really hard.
Like, well, we saw like Hazuki and Kogo Momo just training, and I immediately thought, hey Koguma, can you just give Momo your tag belt? Yeah, just let them. Just let them. Koguma can go do something else.
Yeah, my thing with Koguma is I just don't get her. I actually like in her big match suit, her freaking what does it look like? A Buzz Lightyear looking suit. At least looks
I
better
love
than
that
the
one.
little tutu in the tail. But not to judge a book by a cover, but sometimes wear something that's flattering. What's wrong with you? And then just her goofy stuff. I don't get bear pose. I don't get the stomps on the rope where you're just dancing on someone. Yeah, I don't get her. And some people on the internet love her. It's not for me. Kent says SLK and Momo win. I agree.
I'm okay with Koguma's, bear gimmick, but you can't tell me, like, God forbid this ever happens, but if we get like Koguma versus Syuri for the red belt, I do not want to see Koguma try to do the whole bear shit.
I do. That's because that turns into a buzzsaw kick to the face in a 4-second match.
That's what's gonna happen.
You know what? Now I want to see it. Let's just will that into existence.
Oh my god. Rossi's we'll just stumble upon this and just like, you know what, Koguma, red belt now.
Yeah, with her booking, she'll win with her roll up.
I hope not.
Juno, who do you like here? I think I know.
Starlight and Momo, obviously.
Yeah, I'm all Black Desire.
Black Desire.
I actually disliked Starlight Kid the moment Momo turned heel. I was like, oh my god, I hate Starlight Kid now. Now I'm strongly rooting for her.
This night.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm back.
Well, because Momo was a good guy. That's why, right? I mean, Momo was a good guy. So when she becomes this crazy person that stares at the ceiling and doesn't know where she is, who'd have thought that would work so good? But it fucking does.
Oh, yo, when she gets out her wrench, she acts like a crazy person. Like, sure, she waits till the ref isn't looking, but she doesn't care if he finds out. Like, she just waves it in the air. She like laughs. She puts it in her boot. Like, she doesn't care if anyone like knows she's committing attempted murder.
But it's like damage is done once that bell rings. It's all fair game.
And that's a legit wrench. That thing, she tried to murder Utami with it, and she got it out of her hand. It hits the ground. That thing like reverberated in the entire arena. Like, that's a legit chunk of metal.
Oh, God.
All right, now I mean the tag match that's even more
important.
important.
Could have herself a bearskin rug. That's great.
I'll read up one more. Or where's a couple more? Syuri kills bear. News at 11. Breaking news. Breaking news.
Micah comes out to celebrate. Like Micah blitzes all of DDM and just hugs Syuri for knocking out Koguma.
And
And Hazuki's back with the bad guys. Everybody wins.
And and I'm really bad at doing segues. So next match, Mayu and Kairi versus Tam and Unagi. That's gonna be a great fun match.
It is.
Real quick, I want to hit the chat. To be fair, Koguma literally means baby bear. I agree, but I think we've learned that what is it? Unagi means eel, and she doesn't come out here slithering, although that wouldn't be horrible.
That would be pretty funny. Wait, her name seems eel, but she does like a whole bunch of dinosaur posts and even going like gone, gone, gone and stuff. It's like, okay, so your name's eel, but you do dinosaur noises.
She wants to be a dinosaur.
And she's a tiger.
And
And
a
she's
little
a
bit of
tiger.
everything.
Well, she's a crazy person. She even knows it. She says she proclaims to the rafters she's a crazy person.
Oh, I believe it. I believe it. Unagi is known for being crazy and being at the door for any newcomer.
Oh, she loves beating up on new girls.
I was not expecting Unagi to be like, hey Kyrie, welcome back. So 1v1?
Well, she's not a new girl. She's like, I'll get my ass kicked. Yeah, Unagi loves punching down.
Unagi just doesn't know how to read the room. It's like, look, this is a huge moment. Calm down. Nah, I want a one-on-one match. She did it with Kamatani. She's done it with she did it with Mai Sakurai.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be huge whenever she challenges a new girl and the new girl actually beats her. Whenever that happens.
Oh hell yeah.
That'll be funny.
You know, she's got to beat a couple more so it can become like a real gimmick. But once she beats like 5 or 6 new girls, like, and they want to really bring someone in strong, and they just beat Unagi. Or it could be a thing because usually the new girls lose a lot. The only person she could beat is Unagi. That'd be funny. Just for whatever reason, she's like this new girl who can you imagine if Waka could only beat Unagi? That'd be hilarious.
Everyone has that one person they can't beat. That would be funny if that was the kryptonite, wouldn't it?
Unagi's the kryptonite. People are winning over Utami, Giulia, Syuri, but Unagi's who you struggled with. Unagi's the 30-minute time limit draw you went with, but you squashed Utami, Giulia, and Syuri.
I know this is kind of like I kind of feel like we're probably just gonna be on the same page, and like Kyrie and Mayu got to win here, so we're all just kind of like, well, let's just talk about something interesting.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was gonna say, well, now on to the tag match that everyone's actually looking for, more than the actual tag team title match. But are you kidding me? Like fucking Kyrie coming back and the icon Mayu. Oh, you almost got to feel bad for Tam at this point, right? Like Unagi's there.
dude.
So, Unagi takes losses and then she cries a bit, but that's all right. We all love her. But
No.
We still love her to
poor
death.
Tam's gonna get kicked in the face a lot.
She's getting elbowed in the throat.
You didn't take bets on when Unagi probably loses the match for them. If she cries, or like, what's the over under on her crying or getting up and like slapping one of them in the face? She is not.
That is true.
She's not a good loser.
She is a slapper too at the end of matches. That's true. You know what?
And a
I'm
hair
gonna
puller.
double up and say it's the slap and the cry.
Yeah, like a tear following the hand.
Yeah, Kyrie wins, and then we have to see her big ol' elbow drop off the top rope. You're 100% right on that one.
Yeah,
She doesn't come back without us seeing that.
Oh, yeah, I could see Unagi going for a frog splash and missing, and then kind of the same thing that happened when she faced Saya. She went for the frog splash and I think missed it, and then Saya hit like her. I don't know her name. I forgot the name of that room. She goes for that move, and then she hit the Phoenix Splash.
Didn't he double knees her too?
Probably. She got beat up that match.
I remember like watching the match, and I don't know if Saya buckled her knees in, or she like just barely missed her, but she definitely like Phoenix splashed with her knees.
Oh, on Unagi?
Oh, yeah, when she landed that? Yeah, I wanted to make a video. I still got to get on that. I want to make a video of that in slow motion. Yeah, I kind of feel like there was some heat there, because in that match...
It was like her first miss ever. Well, yeah, she's never missed it, and she landed knees first. Gut of Unagi. I was like, oh.
Well,
dude, I don't care what
going back,
that was a
going back, I think there's some real heat there, because Unagi, it's on the YouTube channel, it's actually surprisingly my most viewed video. I guess people really love Lady C like we do. Unagi drops Lady C on her head, and then after the match, they start getting in, like Saya and Unagi start getting into each other's faces and like slapping and pulling hair, and it didn't look like it was just for the cameras.
No, they're either the best actresses in the world, or that was as real gets.
That was a real shoot, and I guess Saya was like, "This is for lady." Double knees into the ribs.
Or there's the possibility that Unagi does as like Gyro says and just does 10 leg drops in a row and it's over. And then Tam runs into the ring like, Unagi, no.
I would say put on your Yu-Gi-Oh video again, but that
Yeah,
8-second clip that you put got us deleted last time. So
The leg drop.
yeah, I think it's so funny. It didn't. I think it stayed on the live stream, but the second it ended the live stream, they're like, whoa, 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 what did you do? You played what? Warner Brothers?
All right, scroll up, brother, because this is getting real good now. After Kyrie ends up dropping an elbow on one of them, we have the white belt. Oh no,
Oop.
nothing says team versus team like the white belt.
Yeah.
This is interesting.
Tommy looks really. I don't know if it's just the hair. Tommy looks really good in this picture. She's been getting like buff and lean.
Yeah, I thought she was I thought she was more big girl during the summertime and stuff. And I don't know if it's just a haircut does that, but yeah, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you what, like recently, like every time you see her, she looks like sort of smaller and smaller. And I think, yeah, she looks great. She's obviously in awesome shape, and she's one of my personal like top fives easy, like in the world. And I think Saya comes out and says, "I want to be the best white belt champion, so I'm going to challenge you." I think she done fucked up.
Yeah. She done fucked up. Like,
Utam,
Saya, calm down.
yeah, I mean Utami gets the big win off Tam, and that was awesome. But what did in the aftermatch pro or when Saya challenged her, Utami basically said, "Well, I wasn't ready for the white belt at one point," but then she transcended and went right for the world
Red.
championship. And now she's gonna go back down. You wanna elevate what a title means, man. You let Utami hold that belt until December's pay-per-view. That white belt means something.
Yeah.
I think if Kamatani really wants to keep this belt, she might have to hit that double knee Phoenix again.
Yeah,
Juno, let me.
when she likes you, because she is a rival with Micah, but I think they really like each other. And she hits that thing. She's like lands like a feather, where or she'll land on like her knees. But yeah, with Unagi, she definitely landed double knees right on the gut.
I'll tell you one thing, and there's something I didn't even think about. If there is going to be a draw this game, and of course, or this show, and of course, I didn't even. Draws always come out of nowhere out of me. How would you say that? Giro video stream says another draw. If there's going to be a draw this show, this one's probably it, right? Now, this is going to probably a long one. This would at least be 25 minutes, I would assume.
Maybe,
But
yeah,
I could
definitely
actually
10-minute
see a
draw.
draw here.
Yeah, 30-minute match. But I don't want to. I don't want to say draw. That seems like cop out. I'm gonna say Saya. Saya will beat her.
Saya wins
Whoa!
by lock.
Saya will beat her, and then she'll be the de facto leader of Queen's Quest behind Lady C.
It's all just a battle for supremacy.
I don't know
On
why. I
paper.
just feel it just feels right. If anything, one of the because these both of them are defending their belts on both nights. Like if anything, they'll probably lose tomorrow, not the first night.
Yeah, probably like the first night they'll like retain, and then you'll have like a sense of hope in them, and then the next night it's like, okay, time for the real challenge.
Yeah, like going back to New Japan when they were uniting the belts. Like I think they didn't both the champions win the first night, and then I don't remember. Like they both defended their belts the one night, and then the next night they faced each other.
Yeah, like wait, which Wrestle Kingdom are you talking about?
I think it was last year, and whenever
This
they united the
last year?
Intercontinental and the World title.
Yeah.
Oh, then
Yeah, two of them. 2 ago.
No, 2 ago.
Yeah, that was 2 ago. Cause I remember Naito beat Jay and Okada beat Ibushi, and then Naito merged the belts, and then Pandemic.
I follow New Japan vaguely enough, just to be just wrong enough about what I'm talking about. I almost know what I'm talking about in New Japan.
You know it was Wrestle Kingdom, which is better than most people I know.
All right, I like. There's a few things here. It always is fun to take a step and look at the chat. No draw winner has to face Tam next. Yeah, well, if there's no, or if there is a draw, Saya keeps the belt, which makes sense. However, with that being said, knowing that the challenger is Tam on night 2, do we want to? Is it like Tam's revenge on Saya to get her belt back, or do we want to see Utami versus Tam? Because boy, does that sound effing good too.
That really does sound good. It's like, all right, do we get Tam's revenge, Utami's reign of greatness, or Saya's road to Ibushi? Because I'm convinced that she will defend the white belt against Ibushi. Call me crazy. Wrestle Kingdom, I don't know what this is. Wrestle Kingdom 7? No, 17. It's like 18 or 19. Write it down. Main event Tokyo Dome. Saya Kamitani versus Kota Ibushi for the white belt.
I mean, she is undefeated in domes.
Exactly.
They don't
Go
call
defend the white belt against Ibushi.
They don't call Ibushi the dome woman.
They call him the injury prone man.
Oh, I know that poor guy. He was as soon as he's my favorite dude. He finally gets that damn belt. He gets sick. He gets injured, and then he blows out his fucking shoulder, doing a move that, quite frankly, the Dome Woman can pull off at will.
At will. Every time I see Kamitani do a Phoenix, now I'm just like, that's how you do it, Ibushi. That's how.
And I'm not even nervous when she does it. When Kota goes up there, he's so muscle bound now. I'm like, man, you're so fucking cool, but just don't hurt yourself. And then Saya gets up there. It's like, yeah, she's cool. She could probably rotate a couple extra times if she wanted to.
It worked.
She's perfectly fine.
It worked out. It worked out fine. It worked out lucky for Okada, because he's probably was like losing the G1. It's turned into the year of Okada here.
Yeah. I still wonder, how did Ibushi even land like that? Like, how do you go shoulder first in a Phoenix Splash?
Dude, that sucked. I only watched it once. I hate injuries. I didn't want to go back.
Yeah, actually, because the pay-per-views when you watch the New Japan shows, if you watch just the live stream, it'll be like 4 hours long because they have a hour and a half before of just the crowd funneling in and like a half hour after with them leaving. So I accidentally skipped to like the end of the match and I'm like, wait, what happened? And then I went back to the beginning. I'm like, oh, that's not how I wanted to see that match end.
Dude, before we go on, I want to jump on that too because I basically did the same thing. I was like, man, I don't have time for. I think I was just trying to play catch up, right? And I'm probably was a pay per view behind, and I'm like, I don't have time for another hour and a half long Okada match. So I literally skipped to where I thought it was going to end. You know, you go 45 minutes in, and 20 minutes ago, fucking Bushi blew his shoulder out. I'm like, oh no, what the fuck?
Actually, I was so surprised. I thought it was the opposite because you see Okada like sitting on the outside, like super depressed and like looked like he's about to cry or something, or like. So I'm thinking, oh,
well,
he
he's
must have
Mr.
lost.
Professional Wrestling.
Yeah, so I'm
All
like,
right,
oh, he must.
I
Anyways,
thought they would do something else, like, okay, since Ibushi cannot continue and it's only been like what, like 8-10 minutes, can we send like the runner up of, I think it was Block A, like the runner up of Block A, which was Kenta. You guys could have easily did Kenta versus Okada for 15.
Yeah, any of that works. But let's rein it back in, and we have another championship match to talk about. Because
right.
I could talk about my boys in New Japan all day long, but NewJapanFan.com was taken.
let's get back into this.
Syuri versus Giulia, and I like how they spelled Giulia almost normal.
Almost.
I like how it does it on it does it on Giulia with a J on the translation on the Stardom site always makes me laugh too.
Yeah, but it's not even spelled. It's not even like just the J in the Giulia is Jiulia.
That was G.
But anyways, here we go. Now this match, come on now. I mean, these were best friends not even a couple months ago. All of a sudden, Giulia gets under a or a crazy looking mask, starts hitting people with sledgehammers. Julia, you've changed, or have you? She's
Yo,
probably always been a little bit on the crazy side, huh?
yo, I'm zooming in. Sorry, I'm looking at I'm zooming in on Syuri's belt here. I'm like, this just shows you how much that Utami slimmed down. It doesn't even fit around her waist on Syuri's waist. That's so funny.
Tommy had to gain abs to replace the white belt. I mean the red belt.
she gained abs and lost like 20 pounds. Looks great. I just noticed that because the belt was sitting kind of weird. I'm like, oh man, that thing doesn't fit at all. Utami was huge because Syuri's a big girl.
You guys know how like Giulia got injured through the 5-star Grand Prix, right?
Hmm.
I've been wondering, was Syuri always supposed to win it, despite having like the great Utami match at last year, and then in the 5-star Grand Prix, and then was it supposed to be like Syuri versus Utami in December, or was Giulia supposed to win it, and then Syuri gets jealous, like, damn, I've faced Utami twice and I have time limit draw, but you beat her.
I'll tell you what, if that was the case, that was the happiest accident of all time because that Shuri road to the top was amazing. Like, I don't think anything was booked that good all year anywhere. Like the time limit draws versus Utami, Shuri just looking strong all year long, just building to December. Man, you you never. I've never anticipated a match where I think I knew the outcome like anymore. The summer of Shuri made me the Shuri fan. Like she is a great, and that's all because of the way all that worked out. That was amazing.
I remember watching Shuri matches, and I was very against Shuri, thinking, okay, Shuri's really good. She's great. But if she's going to win the red belt, she needs to drop the SWA belt to Konami. And when she's just like, I'm going to beat up everyone while holding the SWA belt, both the goddess belts and this briefcase, Shuri's a monster. She beat up all of Oedo Tai just for, I think it was Ruka hitting Micah with a chair, and she beats up all of Oedo Tai. Kid, Rina, Ruka, and then I forgot the fourth person. But she just goes to town.
Yeah, that shows you how important the red belt is. She was literally because she had both the Chag belts, so she was Shuri 3 belts and the briefcase, and she's like, you know what? All this is garbage compared to this red belt.
It's like, all right, you won the red belt, loses the briefcase. Sooner after, like 2-3 weeks later, loses the tag belt, drops the SWA belt. That just shows like I didn't care about any of this the moment I won the red belt.
And why would you?
That is true though. Red belt is their world title.
Now they've had like 3 or 4 draws in the last times they've kept doing DDM versus DDM, and it keeps ending with these two drawing. So I'm like, on one hand, I want to be like, there's can't be another draw, but it almost seems like they're. I don't know. This is a it's a 2-night pay per view, but this almost seems like they can go for like a final rematch on like a big show, like them headlining. Don't you think?
Mm, I'm seeing it more like, okay, if this was Mayu versus Shuri first, then Giulia, I'm like, oh, Giulia's winning, no problem. But since it's Giulia first, it's like, I'm not gonna say time limit draw because I've already said time limit draw like 2 times here.
It's to the point where we can almost say that for the past 5 matches. Like, well, I don't, I could definitely see either one winning or a draw.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I could see another draw happening, and then just the animosity keeps building between these two.
Have you guys noticed the feeling of like DDM OG versus DDM new?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, we think they're.
because Giulia decides to just come out dressed like a serial killer, swinging sledgehammers around, and Sherry's like, "What? We just came out dancing to like in our rainbow outfits 2 days ago. What the hell?"
Like, we were just fine. Remember the Tokyo Dome?
Yeah,
Although we feel that for some reason, My Himipoi and Shuri, Mirai fits in with them, so she joins the OG DDM girls, and then Julia can take her other new girls away with Crazy Thekla.
yeah.
And then it'd be like Tekla, Mai, and maybe Himika. Maybe.
ALK82 says Syuri wins, and it's what makes Giulia snap. And if that happens, it's not like she didn't give you any warning signs. Like I said, she came out like a serial killer.
That shit
Julia's.
crazy and everything.
She's like, hey, warning everybody, I have mental problems.
I like every bit of that take. I mean, every bit of that. Considering I think Julia's practically already snapped. So if there's a reason to put her over the edge, her losing to ex best friend, I don't know. The chat seems pretty split with Syuri dropping. Quite frankly, I think Syuri retains, and I'm gonna even jump ahead. No, maybe I won't, but I'm gonna say Syuri retains this.
Yeah.
I don't get the. Giulia to me has the like Becky Lynch feel, where like she is the coolest wrestler that can't fucking wrestle. You know, I don't know what it is. Like I don't know. I don't love her in the ring. I don't love Giulia all the time.
Oh.
I love Shuri. I'm much better.
I love Giulia when she's not injuring people.
I'm so split, but I want to say Syuri just because her road to the top cannot end like this. Like you just defended against Mirai, and then you're gonna defend against Syuri, not Syuri. You're gonna defend against Giulia, and then hopefully against Mayu.
Yeah.
If anything,
No, go ahead.
Oh, if anything, Syuri should have just beaten all of DDM to Giulia.
Yeah, and I like how strong of a champion is Syuri if she beats Giulia and she beats Mayu Iwatani. Then yeah, and that's how strong she is. If that happens, and then Utami hasn't had her rematch yet, and if Utami's holding the white belt, okay.
Oh God.
It almost, I don't know. It almost makes sense that she defends both nights, considering her first title defenses. The match was good, but it was so lackluster. Like, here comes Mirai, this new girl. Like, I want a title shot. And she's like, okay, and there's no build, and it's like, that's your
She just
first.
called dibs just because she's in DDM.
Yeah, but that's your first title defense after like a year-long chase for this belt.
That's it. I don't want her title reign to. The chase should not be that much more exciting than the reign. Although, I mean, that's usually just how it works. I mean, everyone likes the chase of the baby face, but yeah. But I'm taking Syuri. The chat is split. What do you guys like?
I got Syuri. She can't lose this. After watching the grind, she can't lose.
I agree, buddy.
Yeah, on a big pay-per-view, like another draw. I could go with Syuri.
All right. We might be going against the Grain Boys, but that's okay.
Pretty sure that was what, night one?
Yep, that's night one.
All right, we're in the night two card.
Yep.
Juno, if you guys want to start night two, I need a 30-second break if you want to vamp, or otherwise I'll just be right back.
Yeah.
No, cool. Dude, take your time.
All right.
Yeah. So who did you say? You said Rina wins, right? That Futures belt.
Yeah, I was like dead set on Rina because isn't Hanan older?
Yeah, but Lady C can challenge for the belt. Who else? There, Unagi. Like she had the belt for a while.
What's the age limit for the future belt? I keep telling myself it's 25, but then I remember Unagi's like what, 31.
It's whatever 31. She's a good-looking 31. It just changes depending. Okay, so it's up to 18, so it's like under 18, or it's kind of like their developmental belt, if you want to call it that. Like they're young.
Yeah.
So you have to be like either under 18, so Rina can still challenge for it for like another couple of years, like 3 years.
Yeah, she's 32.
Or it's less than, I believe, 3 years of experience. But they always, they can lie about that.
Yeah, they're just bending the rules.
Yeah, maybe they're like, maybe it's 3 years of Stardom experience.
I look at like the future belt and I'm thinking to myself, okay, so their goal here is to get young people, and then they win the future belt so they can hold it for 5 years and no one bats an eye because a 15-year-old won the future belt.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, Hanan is I think 18 or 17, one or the other. So she is, getting up there where it's like, all right, no more white belt, not white belt, no more future belt. Now you gotta start going for the high speed belt.
Oh, so Miss Kent says this is where Sakurai gets the belt that Waka ends up taking off for her in a few months. I'm like, that could be interesting.
Dude, if Waka's first W is a title, I will never call her the Cosmic Anchor ever again.
It seems like it's kind of seems that way though. Like maybe not even for a title, but her first win is probably against Mai.
A win against the DDM member. You don't get bigger than that unless it's Giulia.
Yeah, that's
That
true.
that could be something.
I still just gotta go with Hanan. I don't know. She's just so good. Maybe
Yeah,
if
I'm still sticking to Rina.
I don't think Hanan is gonna. Maybe she'll even hold the belt until she gets a shot at like the white belt. But I feel like that's what's gonna happen. Either she's gonna lose it and then go straight for the white belt, or she'll still be holding it and challenge for the white belt anyway.
If I may, I see where you are. I actually picked Rina to win, but either way, I believe whichever one of the sisters win this, retain it in this match. Although I do like the Mai Sakurai, I think that she falls no matter which child wins.
They could have.
She's a part of DDM, but she doesn't get the DDM rub just yet.
They could. She could always. Sakurai could always win, and then the two sisters decide. Let's just be oil and water. Go for the tag belts.
I don't hate that either.
It's like Hina just finished school. You know what? Let's go win the trios belt for mom.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, that's a good point. Oh, I wish I would have thought of that. Yeah, Rina's allowed to be on a lot of shows now. I think she passed her school, so maybe she wins the first night. Regardless, I still agree. They're beating Sakurai.
Yeah. It doesn't matter which sister, just Sakurai's not winning the title. And if she does, holy hell. I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need to see that spreadsheet again for DDM's wins.
Before we go on to the next one, I like Kent. Hanan's going to AEW to tag with Ethan Page. They both have the same gimmick. They both smile a lot.
Isn't Ethan Page the guy who comes out with like Dan Lambert?
Yeah, I saw him in a Holiday Inn hotel indie wrestling show. So that's how
Ethan Page or Dan Lambert?
Ethan Page.
Either one
And
of
he
those
was he was
works.
he was just about as good with the 50 people I watched him with. And then I like ALK has a take up here. I'm so conflicted. I want Mayu to get the red belt back, but I don't want Syuri to have a lackluster reign. That's pretty much exactly how I feel.
I like how
Yeah.
That is true. I like how Dan Lambert can simultaneously be on like a nationally televised like wrestling program with millions of people, and he also runs like one of the best martial arts schools in the planet. It's like a multi-million-dollar gym. But it also makes sense as like, yeah, I was just in like the middle of like Nebraska, and he was at like some con with like 50 people.
That's awesome.
You got to recruit somehow, right?
Guys,
And with
get
that,
the name brand out there.
I'm gonna get a little off topic sometimes. We are talking a lot of Stardom.
hey, wrestling is wrestling. There's a lot. It's not our fault. It's Kent. He said to Ethan Page does a thing where he points to his face with a smile. It just made me laugh picturing him and Hanan in the ring at the same time, fucking pointing to their smile. It's not our fault.
Picturing Ethan Page doing the same pose while he does
it. Also with a midriff.
If Ethan Page, yeah, he can wear the same top. If Ethan Page starts beating his chest, you know he stole it from who he stole it from.
Oh, what the fuck is this match?
I want to say this is it everyone who was on the New Blood show, or just maybe a lot of them?
We got a rumble, baby.
Just a Cinderella.
Yeah, it might be
Cinderella Rumble.
Yeah, it might just be the Rumble.
Oh, now I get to go with my girl. This is Kogo's match to win.
Yeah, Kohgo is a monster when it comes to over the top stuff. 1v4 Oedo tie. As a debut, wait, was that a debut? No, it wasn't a debut match. Her debut was against Unagi, the newcomer destroyer. But beating 4 members of Oedo Tai already GOAT status.
I could see Miyu winning.
Yeah, showing her value to Queen's Quest.
There's a lot of people I don't know
might
in this.
Saki
I
might
didn't
be a
watch
good
the New
choice.
Blood show yet.
Saki always wins in these kind of matches against like new people and rookies and people from other companies.
Any lady could win because tall woman just eliminates everyone.
Well,
For what it's worth, I was just gonna say that just because that's what I was gonna say. When it comes to something like this, I'm just gonna go with the good old standby, and the goddess herself, Lady C, of course, has to pull it off here.
now logic would tell you that since it's gonna be chaos in there, that the biggest person, Lady C, has a strong shot. But wrestling logic tells you if you're the biggest person in a battle royal, you're like the third person eliminated every time.
So, well, basically, she is so overpowered that they're gonna treat her like she's the Big Show, and they'll be like, "Oh, we got to get her out of here. That was
Let's
170
dump her.
centimeters. Gotta get her out." And then all 20 people team up to knock Lady C out.
This seems like
However,
this seems like a match to be on the lookout for because they stream matches. Usually it's just the first match, but this seems like a match they would stream for free on YouTube.
it does,
I
but yeah.
hope so. It's a battle royal.
And I could see that actually. Oh yeah, I could see that happening. And the first match on the card is either Utami or Saya versus Mirai. I don't know. Let's
Yeah.
take your
Surprised
pick.
if
It's
Marvelous wins. I don't like Marvelous. I like Lady C for my heart, but I like Kogo. I like Kogo taking this one.
Yeah, Kogo needs more rocket fuel.
She's too fucking cool. I want her to go to all 20 women and put her hand up and go, just bring it 20 times to all of them. Because she's that damn cool.
Like she needs to eliminate at least 12 people.
all right.
Just
Yeah.
set a record here.
If I have to pick, I'm gonna go with Saki. I don't know.
I want to go with Lady.
All good picks. Those are my top three, but and Miyu. Those are my top four. But I'm
Might as well. You're allowed to pick that many here.
yeah. At that point, it's good. Yeah. If I got a 50-50 shot, wait, how many girls are here? I get to pick 8. I get like 8 picks.
Isn't there like 20 girls in here?
Yeah. Hmm. So
I don't know how to say this girl's name, but it's May Shuraga. I don't know how to say her name. I'm gonna botch it. But I've seen her like on AEW, and I've seen her like every other place. So seeing her in Stardom, it makes me think, oh, cool. Maybe she'll sign, and I hope she joins Cosmic Angels. Not Cosmic Stars, because she did like the star symbol on Twitter, and everyone was like, wait, is she signing with Stardom?
Hmm. Oh, was she on? Yeah, was she on like their pay-per-views? Like a couple times they do like the pre-show stuff.
I don't know what's her gimmick though.
Being a pro
I
wrestler.
do like Mr. S saying, because that didn't even dawn on me. I didn't see her hiding in the back. I could see Ruaka winning this.
Well, yeah. Again, that's another thing. She's one of the big girls, so either she's
or do they team up on the big girl? Yeah. Either way, it'll be entertaining. Well done.
I could see Sayalita just picking her up over her head.
I know that girl's got arms.
She does not skip arm day.
All right, pal. Let's go on up. And actually, the next match actually makes me realize I screwed up because I think I picked Aida over Mirai on day one, which means that's I mean, I'm stupid on that one.
Well,
Because Mirai is going to face the loser
no, I mean, that's
of
a
the
good pick.
Kamitani Utami match.
That could be a good pick because it's
Loser versus loser.
Yeah, little redemption. I already forgot who I picked. I probably picked Mirai on the last night.
You
If it's Utami versus Mirai, it's a squash match.
Yes. I honestly I don't like this match. I honestly don't like this match at all.
I think I picked Saya. Utami. No, I love it. Are you kidding me? Utami versus Mirai, just like two big hosses. Well, they're women. So, apologies. Two big hosses, like wrestling terms, going at each other.
Yeah, I like Utami versus Mirai in May for the white belt. I don't like it right here in the loser bracket.
This match is gonna.
It's
be
a pity party.
If the match above it wasn't happening, this could be like a steal the show kind of match, in my opinion.
Yeah, like the slept on match that we didn't know we needed.
Yeah, I'm just picturing Utami and Mirai just blow for blow, nothing pretty, just knocking each other over.
I actually didn't even know that the next match was a thing too, so I'm gonna hurry up and say that Utami or Saya beats Mirai, and then go
Yeah.
and then go up to the next one because that looks fucking awesome.
This is the
That.
generation of destiny.
Oh God.
Yo, now talk about the match you didn't know you needed. Hazuki versus Momo sounds awesome.
Yo,
I
one of
thought we
them.
would get this in. Oh no,
Sorry,
you go first this time.
I was just
No,
saying
you go
that
first this time.
one of them is not going to be happy that they didn't win the title match, their tag titles.
Mm.
I can imagine just like there's gonna be so much shit talking through the match just for the tag titles.
Oh yeah, I think we all picked Momo to win the tag belts, so she can do a lot of shit talking if she's the new champ.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I like that. I actually Hazuki's pretty cool. I really like her. And but the problem is I think Momo's really good. I think I have to go against my heart on this one, and I think Momo pulls off this match. What
Wait,
a
double
fucking cool
L?
match it's gonna be.
I don't think I've ever seen Hazuki lose a singles match, well, except Utami, but we're not counting that. That almost doesn't count as a loss if you lose to Utami for the world title.
Yeah, that was a weird start for her too. She's like, "I'm back, everybody, and I want that belt." I'm like, "That I didn't. I tell you what, I didn't like it then. I didn't like her. I'm like, who is this doing that? Get out of here!" And but Hazuki's pretty cool.
Like you can't call dibs that fast, and then Hazuki's done it, Mirai's done it. Is that just a new thing? Just calling dibs on the red belt?
Well, Miyu did that to Tommy again when she debuted. She's like, I just have one small request. Can I face like the 2021 Women's Wrestler of the Year?
That's how you get the rub.
Dude,
Be like,
I
I read
thought
you in the
like
magazine.
Unagi would do it.
I
Oh,
gotta go with Hazuki.
Oh, I I
uh,
think the chat is going for 3 wrenches in the boot. So,
Three-wrench.
what do you got V4? What do you like, buddy?
Oh man, I love Hazuki, but I hate Momo right now, but she's
Mhm.
so good.
Yeah, that is a thing. Like,
Okay, if Koguma gets pinned night one, Hazuki wins this.
yeah, yeah, I'll even write that down. That's a good one. That's I like it.
That's the only way. That's the only way. Other than that, I gotta go with Momo.
Yeah, Momo's too good to lose.
Yeah,
And
Momo's good.
a loss doesn't. If you want to talk like a smart wrestling fan, a loss doesn't do anything for Hazuki. Like she's still fine. I think Momo needs to win a couple singles matches here, right?
Momo doesn't need to win
Yeah,
anything when she's got a wrench in the boot ready to go.
Fair
yeah,
enough.
Look
like
at
she's loaded.
look at Starlight. Starlight's won 2 matches all year, and she's Starlight.
Yeah, she's someone that doesn't need to win.
All she has to
That's
do
for
is
sure. She's
get the
too
mic in
cool.
her hand and like do a little shit talking, and she's like, "Oh, I want to see that match." Now, if you want to talk about someone losing, I'd be like someone like Mirai or like a Azumi, where they're more bland personality-wise. So they kind of need wins.
Yeah, yeah.
I love Azumi too much to be like, yeah, you can lose 5 times. That's fine.
Someone said, or who's that? Ken says, Arwedo Tai branded wrench.
I was just gonna type that too. As funny as that sounds, I'm like, I'll tell you what, I'm accidentally paying 19.99 for a fucking
For the
black and
wrench,
purple wrench.
Oh, if you follow these girls on these social media, they just some of the stuff that they advertise is so funny. They did chopsticks. So Starlight's
mini
always just
skateboard.
posting because one of their gimmicks is like they're always eating. So she's always just like, "Here's these chopsticks. You can buy off my face on it. Why haven't you done it already?"
I saw you guys do like a what was it, like a R. Kelly drive-in parody song with like Koguma as the like McDonald's worker, and then Saki and Starlight in the car.
Oh yeah, that was my
Just
well.
just sponsor them.
I just got a kick out of during one of their promos after the match because they were in the city that's known for food and they're all saying the delicious food they got, and then Saki's like, "I just got Uber Eats from McDonald's."
You know how some people have really inspiring 3 a.m. thoughts? That's how Juno's brain works.
Yeah. So no, that was my artistic, and that's how it happened in my brain.
On to the high-speed championship three-way.
Ooh, Natsupoi could win that belt back.
That's all I want to see, quite frankly. Little poi poi. I am not the Azumi super fan that, well, that a lot of people seem to be. The internet seems to like Azumi as the face of Stardom, or maybe that's too strong, but I don't get it. Sort of.
Young Ace.
I don't get Azumi's army. I don't get any of it. I don't get the bear, but I get a poi. I get poi, so I have to pick
You
poi
get
to
the
win.
pixie.
That's fine with me. I'll take a pixie.
What did I post? I saw a comment. One of my, another one of my. You'd think I was like drunk or high when I make some of these videos. The El Pollo Loco video. Someone said, I think they didn't understand what the poi was, and someone said, I think she's like a Pokemon, and I'm like, I've thought that too. So like lateral thinking there. I think she's a fairy type Pokemon.
Definitely legendary.
Okay, so all someone has to do, well, we gotta go get Momo, and she uses the Steel Wrench because Steel types are strong against fairies, and new high speed champ Momo.
My man.
Steel type. That's actually hilarious. Yeah, what material is that belt made out of?
Yeah, what is that thing made out of?
Tarnish.
Also, is the high speed division just Natsupoi, Starlight Kid, and Azumi?
Pretty much. Koguma.
And then on rare occasions,
she,
Koguma too.
She pretends that she's high speed.
This match is instantly great when the when Natsupoi and Azumi kick Koguma out of the ring, and then they do their fucking 3 minutes of running around like their hair's on fire, and then they can let her back in the ring.
Yeah, Koguma she calls herself the high speed genius, and 95% of her high speed matches involve someone running really fast in circles around her.
You know what's fucked up with all that being said? And everyone picking Poi, I'm assuming. Watch fucking Koguma win. I can see on one of that stupid fucking roll up she does winning this godforsaken match.
Oh my god. Oh god. I did not know that I'm gonna have nightmares from Koguma rolls up Azumi. Oh god.
Although if those are the outfits that they're wearing to the match based on that picture, like Natsupoi's got a brand new outfit for her new title reign.
And she hasn't lost since she's come back, has she?
Oh man,
no. Although wait, yeah, she did. She lost the belt, right?
She also.
When was the belt lost? Now I don't remember. I'm getting my time mixed up.
They're probably gonna lose the artist belt sooner, like in a couple, if not this title offense, like one or two upcoming. So she might need a high speed belt as a consolation prize.
Yeah, she's a fun little high speed champion, that's for sure.
And then Starlight Kid gets it back, and then Azumi gets it, and then Poi gets it, and then just do the triple threat.
Yeah, no, it's like rock paper scissors. Yeah, Natsupoi can never beat Starlight. Starlight can't beat Azumi.
Azumi can't beat Poi.
And then Kogo gets it going into the summer. We all agree. On to the next one. Now, do you guys all like Poi?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm going for Azumi.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Good.
Azumi.
Well done. That's all right.
That's probably a good pick.
Yeah, that's probably like the smart pick right there. You like Azumi too, don't you? You've commented on that before.
Did. Oh,
yeah, that's
cool. The bias is real with me. I won't even hide it.
Well done.
Unless Konami comes back and says high speed belt, then it's all Konami.
Yo, I've liked her for a while. I'll tell you what, like, it's so sad to see her go. Those matches were sad. The match with that they
Giulia?
did. Yeah, that was super touching, and yeah, I can't wait for her. Hopefully she comes back. Like she had a. Yeah, I liked her, and then it was sad to see her go. And boy, did she leave a good taste in everyone's mouth on her way out. That was good. Nobody doesn't want to see her come back. That's for damn sure.
Her in Jungle.
I've actually never seen her wrestle, but everyone seems to love her, so I'm like, yeah, I'd probably like her.
Yeah, Jungle is really cool.
It's before I started watching Stardom. What does she have like a story? Like I keep hearing all these people talk like I don't know.
About Jungle Kiona?
Yeah, I keep hearing like I go on like Reddit and stuff, and people always talk about her. I'm like, what's her deal? Does she have?
Jungle can basically outsell all of WWE.
That's why everyone loves her. She just gets beat up the whole match, and somehow she finds a way to win.
Yes, the ultimate babyface.
Well, can't hate that. Oh, so her and Starlight would be like the ultimate dream match, like Bad Girl
Pretty
Starlight.
much.
It would just be Starlight stepping on her throat for 20 minutes.
Jungle Mania running wild.
Starlight
What's the next?
Kid versus Kyrie.
Boom. And I don't even know what to think because Kyrie's got to win. She's got to go on a winning streak. Kyrie's freaking awesome. Starlight Kid's freaking awesome. However, I didn't know what to think until Mr. S said disqualification for this one because that didn't even hop in my brain. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, of course Kyrie wins when Oedo Tai has to. I don't like draw here. I don't really like. This is for the belt, right?
Yeah,
Or
there's
no,
no
or is this
belt.
just a special singles? Oh, no belt? I tell you
Yeah,
what, man.
there's no belt.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. What was wrong with me? For some reason, I can still see every time we just talked about the high speed belt, and for some reason, every time I think high
It's
speed
not
belt,
registering that
I still think
Starlight has
Starlight
high
should
speed
have it.
stance.
That was that was a problem with the brain right there. With that being said, yeah, I like Kyrie winning this clean.
I like that Kyrie found one outfit that really works for her. She's done all her photos and interviews in the same like outfit. She's like, yeah, I know
Yeah,
I look
pretty
Yeah, I
much.
good.
She's just really rocking it well.
yeah, yeah. I'm excited to see her. The tag match the day before is going to be awesome, and she'll end up winning this.
Yeah, unless Starlight has like a loaded tiger ear, like a steel plate.
I think Starlight Kid should headbutt Kyrie for the win.
I'm honestly, if you watch like the good ref, like the older ref who actually like enforces the rules, he always checks the ears to see if they're loaded with something. I'm like, she's got to put something in there at some point.
The loaded mask.
Maybe she can have like MJF's
The loaded
dynamite
mask.
ring up in there.
Or El Phantasmo's like loaded boot.
I'm just thinking like, what could you possibly hide in like that little ear, like something, like a brass,
Thumbtack.
a thumbtack.
One in each ear.
It's just like, and headbutt. She's bleeding. She's bleeding. 1, 2, 3. I win.
Oh man, I could see that being real. Like, oh man, that's probably never been a gimmick in wrestling. You just hide one thumbtack on you, so every time they try to like do a hold or a submission, you start jabbing them with a thumbtack to make them let go.
Ah, shit.
That would be a good gimmick.
I just cringed hard at that one.
Right, I like Kyrie. She hasn't come back to lose. This is exciting.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
say
We already said a loss for Starlight doesn't matter because first of all she almost never wins and she's still just awesome.
I'm gonna say Starlight wins with a flying
Oh,
headbutt with her loaded
Whoops.
steel mask.
1 moment.
take it, take it.
Because people are gonna be confused. Wait, why did she just lose from a flying headbutt? Nah, probably Kyrie. And there's so many good matches, but this one's probably the most anticipated. Prominence versus DDM. And interestingly enough, that's kind of interesting. It's Micah, Himika, and Thekla, and then Syuri or Giulia, whoever lost the night before.
That's hand back. Wait, what's the match?
Did before that I missed your thing. Did you like Kyrie over Starlight V4?
I said Kyrie unless we get the thumbtacks diving headbutt by Starlight.
Well done, pal. I'll give you
A
that.
diving headbutt onto thumbtacks. Yes. That seems more like that would be geared towards this next match.
All right, let's see. What's that next match?
Ooh.
It's Prominence versus DDM, but interestingly, obviously, it's Giulia or Syuri, whoever lost the night before. And what I was interested about this match is when they came out, Prominent, like I think they have a kendo stick covered in barbed wire, and they keep calling themselves like they're like deathmatch wrestlers, but they haven't done anything crazy. They've just kind of wrestled matches, so I'm interested. Like I feel like something weird's gonna go down.
If you're death match, Doesn't this be like a tornado tag? Street fight?
Well, I don't know. They just call themselves deathmatch wrestlers, but I've never seen them break the rules or use any weapons, or they just wrestle regular matches.
With all this match being said, what are the chances that remember earlier in the week, Giulia getting all paranoid does thought that Syuri was teaming up with one of these Prominence girls. What are the chances one of these girls screwed Giulia and the night before?
Oh, and she's like, you know what, Micah and Himika, you're in on it too.
The Stardom Climax screw job.
I could see Prominence probably winning with like a weapon or something, because setting up for like a big like gimmick match, whatever that might
Barbed
be.
wire kendo stick to the ribs.
Yeah, something like, yeah. They carry, or one of them has like a hammer, and they don't use it. They just carry it around. Maybe it's like intimidation. Like, yeah, I have this weapon.
Yeah, this doesn't feel like nowhere near the end or nowhere near being the blow off. I definitely like Prominence. Like I think has to
What
win
if we
this
just
because I think
got
DDM's going to
Prominence?
get. Yeah.
Oh, maybe we get someone said, who said that? Oh, Kent says a perfect place for a broken Giulia, like kind of like broken Matt Hardy. That'd be great. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna go with Prominence with like a weapon
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
something.
I think DDM, but it's like 1% think.
You're not sure. It's like, yeah, I could see that, like 50-50.
That's how most of this show goes, quite honestly.
That's
Flip a
just good
coin.
book.
We should flip a coin through it.
That's just good booking.
Yeah.
Just coin flip it. All right, heads DDM, tails Prominence. It just lands in the middle. Okay, it's a draw.
Oh,
Yeah, I like that.
or does Giulia go nuts after losing to Syuri and she just goes on a rampage? Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe she Prominence wins because Giulia gets them disqualified. Maybe that's how they set up a big like gimmick match. I could see that happen versus what's her name, Suzu, the red-haired girl. They have this. They're the ones who have the beef.
Yeah, they're definitely making it easy for us to remember who's who because they colored their hair for us.
Yeah, they're color coded.
Isn't Suzu like very adamant about fighting Giulia? Like out of everyone from Prominence,
Yeah, she wanted
Suzu's the one.
She wanted to fight her at the last pay-per-view, and she's like, "Hey, I have like other things to deal with."
That was hilarious. She's like, I challenge you. She's like, hey, asshole, I have a title match.
The red belt.
That was hilarious.
She's like, I gotta face my. Yeah, she wanted to challenge her the same night she faces Tam, which she was supposed to face Tam and Mayu. And she's like, hey, asshole, I got a #1 contenders match. She's like, all right, how about at the first night of the next show? And she's like, I have a title match.
Yeah, that was funny.
Wait. Do you guys watch Naruto?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Did you guys finish Shippuden?
Yeah.
Suzu doing this makes me feel like Madara when he saw Hashirama get reanimated. He's like, Hashirama, I've been waiting for you. And Hashirama's like, I'll deal with you later. That's Suzu and Giulia for me.
That's fantastic.
I was thinking you were gonna say, I can't think of his name, the third Hokage's grandson, who Naruto is. Konohamaru, yeah. Every time Naruto comes back to the village, he's like, "Fight me!" And he's like, "Yo, I'm saving the world."
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. After a Naruto rant, first of all, V4, you really impressed me because now you're bringing it to Naruto after showing your Pokemon knowledge earlier. So yeah, life this works out really well.
Dude, I'm a huge anime nerd.
That's awesome.
So the Prominence, they've never won, but they've never they just had a bunch of draws. So they've gone they've taken on Syuri and Giulia. They've taken on all of DDM, and DDM's getting booked huge right now, and they've taken them to draw after draw. So they are probably one of the strongest factions they have right now in Stardom.
And they have a barbed wire kendo stick.
And a hammer.
What do you think about that white belt?
Oh my god. I feel like Giulia has ascended above the white belt, and now it's all red belt. It's funny how Giulia was like top top dog for like the white belt last year, and Utami was top dog for like the red belt, and now 2022 the roles have reversed. Utami's white belt and Giulia's red belt.
Utami was just minding her own business, and then Saya comes out. It was kind of funny. He was like, you know what? I want to challenge Tam one night and Utami the other night. And then Utami comes up and she's like, you know what? You say some really stupid stuff sometimes. Okay, I'll agree. I'll do what you want. I'll take that belt from you.
I
And
know
then
all that.
Giulia's just like, hey, sure, do you need an opponent?
Yeah, I actually like this has happened every time. I actually like also either one either one of our Queen's Quest girls, if they win, I think either one of them actually beat Tam.
Yeah, Tam is not a stepping stone, but you know, it's a name to put under your belt. I beat Tam.
Yeah, Tam's gotta. She gotta get her. She gotta get her. First of all, she gotta get her faction sorted out. That's what she needs to do.
Yeah, she has to.
They gotta stop. They got.
Stop Waka.
Well, it's. I mean, it's debatable because they've lost a lot more matches, but their dance routines have gotten better.
By losing a lot more matches, haven't they not won one yet, or did they finally win this week?
Is it?
I think there's.
I know I didn't finish the week up yet.
Wait, what's a Cosmic Angel win to you? Because I remember that Mina and Unagi beat Tekla and Giulia. Is that a Cosmic Angel win or no?
If it's, I don't think so. I just go what they say. Usually they don't count tags as, usually.
Unless it's all members.
Well, three
Yeah.
or four.
Ah.
Usually tags they just go by their names, or like if they have a special team name. Like Syuri and Micah are Bushido Ponytail, not DDM. Yeah,
I like Saya or Utami, and quite frankly, I don't know. The more you talk about it, the more I'm torn on because I picked Utami to be in this match, but yeah, how stupid does Saya sound if she challenges for 2 nights of wrestling and then loses? That almost make like how stupid were you? But but I'm gonna stick with
Bushi now.
She's gonna look. Well, she'd look real stupid if she loses to Utami the first night.
I know. And less stupid if she loses here. That's true too. Because then yeah.
It could
but
be.
I still.
It could be
like
a deal where she saw what Syuri was doing. She's like, I'm just as good as her, and then she just falls short. And then she falls short, and maybe she's like, I'm gonna back-to-back Cinderella tournament winner. That could be a thing.
Oh, that'd be great.
I do want to see Princess Utami though.
Sure as hell do. She'll look good in the dress.
and her
You
pantsuit.
deserve it. Yeah, she'll come out with a pantsuit instead. Well done.
She's not wearing a dress. She's coming out in a whole tux.
Yeah, she gives Rossi a rose. Like, here you go. Now you keep the tiara.
Here you go. You're the real princess.
Like,
awesome.
I'll take the title shot. You keep the tiara. Give it to Tam.
The tux is fucking funny though. Definitely coming out in a tux when she wins.
One last little segue before the main event is something about Tam that makes me laugh. Is you'll see her just do. Oh, what was it? Oh, because in that same magazine that named Utami the Wrestler of the Year, she dressed like a normal person. Like I think she had like jeans and like just a regular shirt on. Like yes, I just came to collect my reward and take a picture for your magazine. And then Tam comes out. She's got collecting an award for Cosmic Angels as the best unit. She has like full makeup, a tiara, a ball gown, like, and I just imagine she just keeps it with her at all times. Like, no, I just carry this ball gown around.
Oh, there's a camera. Here we go. I'll be back in 2
convenient.
minutes.
There's a camera. Hang on, let me go get like my platform shoes.
All right, now yeah, she's so good. She's
it's
super
pure
good.
Convenience.
Jiro said, Euro video stream. You guys are mean. No,
Ooh,
it's all out of love because Utami is like our girl of last year. She doesn't need it. Yeah, no.
I
Love her.
I I just meant that. No, you should. Where I gotta find that thing. One of her past interviews. Now I gotta post it. She was literally
Utami
dressed.
is the best for me and all of Talk for Glory. She's our 2021 Woman of the Year. So shucks,
And that's a
there's some
fact.
bias.
Yeah, you got the award to prove it.
Yeah, that's not even an opinion. She was the wrestler of the year.
Yep, 2021. She earned that one.
JD says Utami comes out in a dress and combat boots.
Oh my god.
That would be good.
Yeah.
Yo, a little side note. I don't know how many years ago. You'd have to go back and see. Giulia actually won the Cinderella, and I don't know why. It wasn't in a big arena. Maybe it was like Corkin, and nothing was planned. Like when Saya won it, they literally gave her like an hour to get ready and like plan what she was gonna say and blah blah blah. Giulia wins the thing, and you literally see her like putting the dress on over her wrestling gear, like on the side of the stage. She comes into the ring, her hair's disheveled, the tiara doesn't even stay on her head. I'm like, oh, that is great. That was totally be what Giulia does.
That is heat of the moment, Giulia.
And then of course she's like, I could challenge for the red belt, but I want to punch Tam in the face.
Boy, does nothing make me happy. I tell you what, I might have been dogging on Giulia matches, but you want to say fight forever. Tam and Giulia, I don't know what their chemistry is, but holy cow, do they end up with blown up faces by the time they're done.
It's that
Those are
chemistry.
fun
It's
matches.
hatred.
My two favorite quotes is oh, now I got three. There was every time you ask them about each other, their quotes are great. Like one time Tam said she was gonna cut Giulia's head off. Giulia said that she's like ugly and she wants to make her face swell. And then my favorite is one time someone asks like Tam if she ever thinks about Giulia, and she says, "Well, I only ever think about Giulia when I'm awake or I'm asleep."
Natural rivals for life.
Which leads us, Giulia, into the main event. So what did we all? Do we all say Syuri won the first
Or it
night?
doesn't. Yeah,
First,
right. Yeah, I think the chat was split, and the three of us, I think, like Shuri to be in this match.
Yeah, but then that comes at the cost of her red belt.
man, I would like. Oh man, I'm gonna feel happy and sad. Whoever, well, assuming if it's Giulia, then I want Mayu. But assuming it's Syuri, I'm gonna be happy for whoever wins and sad. I'm like, ah.
Well, let's.
Did we ever get Shuri versus Mayu last year? Because I'm all about first time evers.
Not as champion. That's a whole
I,
different.
I guess I watched so much I don't recall either, but that is a good call. I mean, either way, it's going to be good. Juno, you're the stats nerd. How many? What's Mayu's win percent this year? 0.
Get back to me.
I
I'll look it
mean,
up.
I don't know.
I'm
She's
actually.
obviously the icon, and she's obviously the best ever. But Shuri beating Giulia, then Shuri beating Mayu Iwatani instantly. If she ends up having a short reign after this, she instantly ends up going. I mean, this makes her right here. That is two big defenses.
Yeah, it definitely fixes her fight with Mirai, which was okay. Just it wasn't a big step.
No, absolutely not. This means a lot right here. Like this turns heads if she gets past this weekend.
I could almost see Shuri. I'm just thinking about Mayu. I don't know why I'm taking this as like it's a guarantee, but Mayu said she's promised she's gonna win a singles belt this year. So, but I could see her being a white belt champion this year. So maybe she does. She loses and goes for the white belt.
Shuri going for the white belt.
Sorry, I meant Mayu. Mayu losing and going for the white belt.
I was like, didn't Mayu go for the white belt last year against Tam?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They never. That went to a draw. So that's a thing. That's unsettled business.
What? Oh wait. Oh god. Now I'm thinking about what if Tam wins night 2, and she's like, all right, I gotta face Mayu.
She starts calling people out. That white belt. Everyone just starts calling their shot.
Mayu's at a I haven't updated the last couple shows, but Mayu's at a 50% win rate.
Oh, all right.
Oh, that's
Well, she's
actually
up there.
50-50.
Yeah, but let's look at Syuri. 61%.
Yeah,
Probably,
I say Shuri wins this, and then they after this
mind you,
we we have a little bit of tournament time, so I mean that'll grow her title reign too. So, yeah, and the belt rarely changes hands, right? This is a big ass belt, so this. I mean, taking on the icon in your third defense. I mean, that's fantastic. I like Shuri in this match a ton.
And then you beat Giulia before, who was
Mhm.
arguably like Woman of the Year last year, like top 3, top 5.
I was gonna point out in my stats that Shuri's at a 61% win rate, and that's not count. You gotta keep in mind that she had like 5 or 6 draws with Giulia in the past month.
Jesus.
Maybe that's exaggerating. At least I want to say 3 draws.
Yeah, definitely around 3, because I remember it was like OG DDM versus new DDM.
It's
Um, Shuri and Mirai versus Tekla and Giulia. Which, why is Giulia and Tekla feeling more like a better tag team than Giulia and Shuri was?
because she's crazy. Because Thekla, whatever she's hyped up on, is slipping it
Uh,
into Julia's food.
Thekla's also the right amount of crazy.
Tekla is just chugging monsters before her entrance.
That's for sure.
I might have to go with what the chat says, and that Mayu wins, and then it frees up Shiri and Giulia to go at each other.
Yeah, like I want to say Giulia will like move on from this, like with the red belt, but it's like you got Prominence kind of at your doorstep.
Oh yeah, I could see that. I could see her Shiri losing. It just creates like more and more drama where they gotta be like working together to beat Prominence, but they obviously just hate each other.
I don't think so. It was Shuri winning this. She said the other night that she was planning on defending her belt against I forget their names. One of the Prominence girls that came up to her.
Was it Suzu or was it the
Well,
blue-haired girl? I think it was the
Yeah,
blue-haired girl.
yeah, I think so too.
yeah, that seems about right. They got their own set of beef.
It's like you got the red title beef, you got Prominence beef, you got solo Giulia and Shuri beef, and it's like guys, you guys are women of the world or whatever you guys are called in English.
Yeah.
I
Well,
like I'm hanging my hat on Shuri running the table.
Same.
I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna say Mayu. I'm never gonna say not Mayu.
I like looking back at it, pretty much which it might be more par for the course. Like I don't think the belts are changing hands except for the futures belt and hopefully the tag belt.
Yeah.
I do like the idea of Giulia. You guys know Thekla's new theme song, right? That like heavy metal thing. It just says her name over and over again.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Thekla.
I've just heard like the spider intro,
Oh, it's
which
literally
reminds me
like
of Hunter x Hunter.
it's like heavy metal, and it just goes Thekla, like, and it's over and over again. I would like seeing Giulia coming out to heavy metal, just going Giulia.
I can imagine like Disturbed probably like sings her song.
That would be awesome, and there's no way they could afford that. They can get a
Hmm.
knockoff version. No, I'll sing a knockoff version.
Yeah, I might have to change my bet and probably might say Mayu
Mm.
because last year to this year, Stars was Mayu. Yeah, Stars was Mayu.
Well, she's 100% of it, without a doubt.
Like, like
Well, I
last
don't know. I liked
year
their little artist reign last year, their artist title. I liked her
was it
with
Cam?
Tamina and Unagi. That was fun for a few months.
Yeah, but like everyone keeps like just leaving Tam and not Tam Mayu, and I've made memes about this that Mayu has needed so much therapy for the amount of trust issues she has now. She has trust issues with Io, with Saki, with Fukigen Death, with Tam, with Kid. Like, oh my god, her therapist must be getting loads of messages. It's like, so when did it all go wrong? It all went wrong when I formed this faction called Stars.
And then it
Oh
went worse
no!
when I dyed my hair blonde.
Yeah, wait till she's like, oh no, who could have thought that Hazuki, the girl who is like the almost leader of a Wado tie, would betray me?
And then the capital, all I got left is Koguma. That's it. I got Koguma left.
Yo, that is true. When Starlight left, and they're like, man, we're down to pretty much nobody here. We got like a 14-year-old Hanan and me, and I think Sayalita, and then they brought in Koguma. That was the backup.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
I
don't
feel
know.
like Mayu just like face planted the moment they saw Koguma.
Well, you gotta. Well, we gotta. She's been asking to join for a while. And it's like, ugh, fine. We need more members.
And then it's like, wait, Hazuki, or you can join if Hazuki joins.
Now, what's gonna break?
Yeah.
I don't know about Mayu, but it'll break me mentally when it ends up being Hanan that betrays her next and joins the dark side with her sister.
Oh my god, that's another 3 months of therapy.
Doesn't everyone get cooler when they go to a Wado tie? Like, as much as I love like ultimate babyface Hanan, she would probably be better in a Wado tie. She'd be so much cooler for some reason.
Hanan is the definition of a babyface. You look up the word babyface, it's Hanan.
Yeah, no, it's just a
Yeah,
picture of her. It's just a picture of her pointing to her dimple in the dictionary.
Yeah, I gotta
man,
agree with
perfect
V4 on
babyface.
that. Super babyface for life.
Oh my god, like I want Mayu to win the red belt just so it's like her therapy session's finally over. But they may have lost the tag titles. They still got the futures belt. We got the red belt. You know, Stars is back at full force, kind of, until someone betrays us.
All right, so yeah, that's our review, not review, preview / predictions. Yeah, for this 2-night pay-per-view. V4, you want to plug your stuff again?
Yeah, sure, man. First, I want to say thank you so much for having me on this. This is my first time being on a collab. I'm mostly having other guys on Top for Glory. Same thing, you guys. You guys can join me on Top for Glory anytime you guys want. I had just so much fun here, but I'll plug my stuff in. You mind if I also plug in my co-host stuff as well?
Yeah, sure.
So for anyone that like wants to follow me on just about anything, you guys can follow me on my Twitter at enigma_v4_. My Instagram is enigma_v4. My TikTok is enigma_v4, which I'm surprised a lot of things blow up on that thing. My YouTube channel is Top for Glory. My co-host is Young Smooth TFG on Twitter, and that's currently all he's got right now. But if you guys can just follow all of that stuff, highly appreciate it. And again, thank you so much for you guys to have me on this.
Oh, it's cool, man. That was fun.
I've never talked this much Stardom with anyone.
Well, in closing, that's basically why we wanted to do the podcast, because we saw there was a hole. I was like, I listened to a lot of podcasts, and I was looking for a good Stardom one, and I listened to a couple, and I was like, I don't like any of these. So basically, we were built out of necessity. And it's funny you said, well, that's it. Follow all our boy Enigma V4 stuff. Well, we'll try to get most of the links in the recap
I'll send you it.
in the comments.
Yeah, let me see if I can get under my YouTube right now. I'll just put it right there.
And
Yeah, that's cool. And then
and since
yeah.
I was gonna say, since we're plugging stuff, I just created it. You can check the link in the description of this live stream. We created a PayPal. If you everything we do is in our free time. I try to keep it free and ad free. So if you want to just throw us a couple dollars, I call it the beer donation fund. We'd really appreciate it.
Hey, guys that put in content and effort, they highly deserve it.
Hey, thanks, brother. I appreciate that. Anything we do, you can do through StardomFan.com. I wish I was call me a boomer, but I don't know how to do half the social media stuff. So we're just basically still running blogs and stuff through Stardom.com.
Yeah,
and
I definitely recommend, if you're a Stardom fan, yeah, check out the website. Let me know what you guys think. StardomFan.com.
Yeah, I've seen your website's very organized. Best website I've seen about Stardom, especially because it takes so long to get like English subtitles from the regular YouTube. But you guys come in clutch.
Yeah, I've looked at their website, and a lot of stuff like gets lost in like localization and translation. So I'm like, even if we take the official Stardom website and just literally copied it, it's like I still think there's a place for what we do.
Yeah, you guys definitely come in clutch for like anyone like watches like I do. I watch the Stardom stuff, and even though I don't know what they're saying, I'm just like, you know what? They're probably saying some smart shit.
I'm going to tell you something about what you just said, which is makes Stardom and quite frankly, I like the Japanese scene more than most of the American stuff. Is that Stardom and the New Japan? You don't understand a lick of what they're saying for the most part. That's what makes them such good wrestlers. Because talk about storytelling in the ring, like it's
Like
I don't,
it's all in the ring. Like
yeah.
all the storytelling, all the selling, it's all in the ring.
Yeah.
Backstage comments, they're just shit talking.
Yeah. Like, and I don't know what else there would be. Like, maybe like lucha style for like a wrestling that's in another language, but I'm not really into lucha. So it made me realize watching, well, New Japan too, but watching Stardom that like good pro wrestling is not only is it like timeless because I watch a lot of old stuff, it's also what is it, breaks all language barriers. Like you can just understand a story of a wrestling match in any language.
Well, think of WWE for instance. They treat you like an idiot. Like if to understand this story, if you're gonna sit there and watch Raw, you're gonna get one match if you're lucky in the first 25 minutes because they gotta tell you and show you what you're supposed to think.
Yeah, they're truly sports entertainment. Like you get maybe two matches out of 3 hours.
That being,
Which is a shame
I
because
was
I do
gonna.
feel they have some of the best wrestlers. It's like, ah, man, I want to like
That
them.
being said, the premier way to watch wrestling is to not, or WWE is to not watch any of it for like 3-4 months, and then go to WrestleMania in Tampa, and then they just play everything you need to know in 2 minutes before each match. I'm like, man, they took like 50 hours of Raw and condensed it into like 2 minutes of quality stuff I could like follow. Just watch the main pay-per-views. That's all you need.
Just watch these tapes. You'll get the story.
Yeah, they were really good at
And then
that.
some motives are retarded. Like some of them are just so crazy. About 7 years ago you did this, and now I'm back for revenge around WrestleMania season.
All right. I'm happy with the close for the podcast. Thank you. I'm good to hang out for a little bit if you want to do something, anybody.
Yeah.
But I'm actually the podcast sort of is over. I'm just gonna take a little break for a second, grab a drink because
Anyone?
now that we're done trying to talk smart, it's Saturday night. I'm gonna get a little hammered. So I'll be right back.
Yeah. Anyone who wants to stick around. I've been getting really into Teamfight Tactics, League of Legends game. If you wanted to play with us, I can invite you. Or if you wanted to just watch us play a couple games while I wind down and drink some Smirnoff.
I think I'm gonna head to bed. I've been pulling all nighters for like the past, just 2 days. I've had like only 3 hours of sleep, so I think it's my crashing time. But again, thank you so much for having me on this. I'll make sure you guys can come to Concord whenever you guys want, and I can come back here as well.
Yeah, let me know. That sounds fun. I'm all, like I said, especially I also talk about other wrestling too, so I don't think you have to make it a Stardom one.
Perfect.
I
All right,
pretty
man. Hope you have a great night.
Yeah, see ya, man. Yeah, so anyone who's still sticking around, I'm gonna be playing a little um, Team Fight Tactics if you have League of Legends installed. Fortunately, I mean, I gotta turn this volume up. I usually would like to play with some music, but YouTube says you're not allowed to do that. So yeah, anyone who wants to stick around and play, I guess if you do have this game, send me a message in the chat and I'll invite you. Or not, if that's not your thing, that's cool. Thanks for sticking around for the that long-winded rant. I can talk Stardom for hours and hours. Just waiting for my boy Mark to come back so I can set a game up here. Oh man, I'm floundering. I got nothing to talk about. Anyone in the chat? What should I talk about? I'm also trying to get into what do you guys think about me like branching out and just not all the time because I can really only follow one type of wrestling, but doing some more content on maybe New Japan. I watch some of their stuff. NWA. I like some of their stuff. Really, I only follow like the big pay-per-views and most of the wrestling except for Stardom. Stardom, I'll watch almost everything. Oh, I gotta shrink the cheeseburger. Oh, the mystery woman. Are you talking about the one that Saya saw? Like they did a fake out. It was supposed to be Kyrie, or you thought it was Kyrie, and then Kyrie goes like, "Wait, you spoiled my reveal," and then you saw like there was another woman. I really have that's a good point. She'll probably come out. You'd think one of these 2 nights. I don't know who it would be. I'm thinking Asuka. I don't know who else it would be.
What's up, buddy?
Got a couple people still sticking around. You want to do a couple or a game or two that Teamfight Tactics?
I'll play, whatever. If we were gonna play anyways, if anyone
Yeah.
wants to watch it, that's cool. Is there a way to change, like on Twitch, to say that you're playing a game on this thing so people know that you're playing? I mean, is that how
Well,
it works?
I'm on YouTube, so I just think it's. I never thought. I should I could be watching 2 chats, but branch out to everything, right?
Yeah, I didn't know if there was. I mean, there was a way to tell YouTube you're playing a game or not. Juno, you're gonna like this. Where was it? Do they talk about the mystery? Oh, did you think of what did you think about the DDM Thunder Rosa match? I'll tell you what, that's fine. Whatever. I usually don't free cage matches on TV. It was a good match. I hate thumbtacks. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know why they gotta keep throwing thumbtacks in this goddamn ring.
Yeah.
And AEW has a lot of blood, man. They do a lot of blood. Jesus Christ! I tell you, if you haven't seen blood, if a woman hasn't bled on TV and like 3 times a week, it would have been a little bit more special. But I don't know. It was a good match, and I love us some Thunder Rosa. We were following her in or NWA, right?
Yeah.
He's the NWA champ for a little while. So
I love
yeah,
me some
I'm a
Thunder
Thunder
Rosa.
Rosa. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. All right, let me
Ooh,
open up my game.
if you got if you guys watch oh man, it's not on YouTube anymore, I don't think. If any of you guys watch NWA, their season 2 of their TV tapings, I am one of the fans in the crowd. I'm not going to tell you which, you can guess.
The super fan that keeps jumping up and down.
Yeah, I'm the super
Yes,
fan that I jumped up and down a lot, started a couple chants.
That's when Power was still good.
Yeah,
That was the best season of Power, was their second year.
I think I got a wrestler or 2 to like talk to me during one of their promos.
Probably tell you to fuck off.
No, it was I can't remember. What's his name? Tim Storm?
Yeah.
The older guy.
The new belt. I like that, Judah. What did you think about the new belt? I personally like it too. But I love the new belt.
It was almost like whoever designed their original belt was like an elf because it was so tiny. And then this new one's designed by I like the design. Actually, I love the design. It just seems like it's gigantic to me.
It's almost too big.
It almost feels like
it is. It's awesome.
It almost feels like it's like a men's belt. I'm like, man, do they not know how to like? They overcompensated because they went so small. Actually, if you guys remember, their original AEW belt, women's championship belt, looked the same as the one they just changed, except it was even tinier. I'm like, oh, if you can imagine that. I do think the new belt looks really good. I mean, maybe I don't know.
Well, it looks like a championship belt, and I like that all their belts are, fucking gold and look like real belts. God forbid. That's another thing with WWE. Everything's a gimmick. And be like, here, wear this red plastic thing. It's like they make every like all their belts, and that's what I liked about like the AEW's tag team champions. The tag team champion belts are huge too because they're world heavyweight tag team champions. You know what I mean? You got to make it. You can't take it seriously if the promotion doesn't take it seriously. You give them a big old belt. That's a serious. It looks great.
Yeah, like I want to. I can't take a belt seriously when they're like, I'm the champion of the universe. In WWE.
Hey, where did V4 go? Did he not want to hang out?
Yeah, he took off. That was cool. That was fun. Wait,
That was fun. I like him a lot, actually.
Yeah, invite us.
I say actually like I didn't think I was gonna think.
I like it.
But no, well, considering we never talk to new people. So.
Oh, if you like Stardom, I probably like.
You could, right. It's like if I was more surprised he put up with us for 2 hours.
Right? I'm surprised. Yeah, that went smoothly.
Oh yeah, it was a good show. You know, I didn't plug, but I'll have to put it in somewhere. I never plug where to actually listen to the podcast.
Oh.
Like we did this for a podcast, and it's on everything. You can even ask your Alexa, play Stardom Fan on TuneIn, which I just did, and now it's going to start playing. Hey, stop, Alexa, turn it off. Fucker.
Yeah, everything time
I'm
we
Yordle
do
power.
every time we do a live stream, it's usually for a podcast, and like, you know what? If we're gonna talk anyway, you might as well go live.
Plus, it's fun to have the chat open, like, cause a lot of our dudes that hop in start sort of bring up points that I didn't think of.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that I'm too much of a fan. I think a lot of the chat is like, you know, this is probably gonna happen. I'm like, yeah, that's true, but that kind of ruins it for me if I'm thinking like logically what makes sense.
Yeah. I see you adjusting your volume mixer.
Yeah, so if you guys don't know how this game works, you kind of just pick your guys on the side here. Like if you get similar traits, they get boosted.
It's basically League of Legends without actually having to play the League of Legends.
It's like just stress-free way to just play the game. I'm also not very good at playing the real game. And then, you know, three guys, and if you get three of the same guy, it buffs them up. You know what else I'm not missing about regular League of Legends is getting called like racial slurs by 8-year-olds.
Yeah, that's always a treat.
Because I didn't ward a bush. You know what actually that was hilarious is when people think that I care, like when they complain in all chat about their teammates.
Oh, that's funny.
Like, why do you think I care that your teammates that are playing bad? You're on the other team. I want you to play bad. Actually, I didn't watch the Thunder Rosa DMD match.
No, I actually we put it on because we finished our D&D game so quick. Did I tell you about the D&D game? So we put on AEW. I don't think we talked about it. Fuck it, it ended up.
I never asked you what you were running. Oh, you're not going Yordle.
Okay. I am going Yordle, except I'm doubling it up with Arcanist.
Oh, yeah, you know, no one even... The great thing about this ALK is you don't have to worry about people chatting to you.
I was going to say the same thing. It's like, yeah, it's not tied. It's a way to play with the fun characters without it being toxic.
Yeah. And, you know, we played yesterday for hours and hours, didn't win a single time, and that's great.
That's how you know it's a good game when, yeah, we had played till 4 in the morning. We didn't even win a game, but it's fun. We came in second out of 4.
Oh, and then, oh, I didn't see.
Yeah, I was gonna say, our D&D, we did a one-shot because Dave was sick. Fuck it. So I set it up perfectly. We get to our boss fight at 9 o'clock, right? We only want to play till 10. All of a sudden, Max one-shots. He ends up hitting a, like, critting, and then he crit with, like, inflict wounds or something. Oh no, it was something with fire, some spell with fire damage. Fucking, my boss was so he got double damage because of the fire, and then he crit. He ended up causing like 70 points of damage, and I was like,
Jesus.
motherfucker. All right, time to watch. Which was actually super funny because the move before, Kevin rolled, and he almost one-shot it, except his attack was necrotic damage, and I had their enemy was a mummy. The boss was a mummy. So the necrotic damage was negated. So then the next goddamn roll, Max knocked him out.
That's actually crazy. As far as I make, I'm working on a new campaign for you to stop or pause the other one. At the highest enemy's health got was like 30.
I don't like to have too much health because then it feels too squishy. I almost would rather have a slightly higher AC. I don't know. I go back and forth on it.
What am I going? I guess I'm going Hex Tech. I just go whatever the game tells me I'm gonna have.
I know I probably should have done something too, but
You know what? Guess what? We're last place going into the draft. I like it. First pick. Should I change the title of this now? From Stardom to...
yeah, probably. Because I don't really know how YouTube gaming works. If it's like Twitch or something, there's a whole YouTube gaming site or something, isn't there? Apparently, I'm not going Yordle anymore either.
I don't know.
Because now I have Arcanist, and I've like one pulled a Darius that's silver. We'll see what happens.
What should I call it? Teamfight, League of Legends.
Fire Pro, man, Fire Pro is the game I want to like more than anything. I think I pre-ordered it when it came out. I'm like, this is going to be the greatest thing ever. Pre-ordered it when it comes out, right? And then, of course, like, it's hard. Like, the game, I think it's one of those games I want it to be better than it is. It's like, man, this game's so fucking hard.
I do like some Fire Pro.
I think I enjoy watching other people play Fire Pro.
Yeah, because you can't. It's not like a regular video game where you just start mashing buttons. You got to start thinking. You gotta let they have to treat it like it's a wrestling match. Like, you got to start off slow with strikes, and then you start doing your grapples, and then you got to start doing your heavy grapples. And it's all timing based, so none of that even matters if the other person is just better than you or the computer.
All right, I'm going Yordles again.
Yeah, I think we're going like get eliminated really fast. That's what we're going.
Hey, don't worry. No, we'll be all right.
I almost want to surrender. I don't like anything about this build. Like Hex
Yeah, we'll be all right. We're getting there.
I don't even know what a Hex Tech is.
Put Fire Pro on your Steam wish list. It'll be 99 cents every now and again, but then it'll push you to pay $80 for all the DLC.
Which is, yeah, all the DLC they do is kind of like for charity. Like,
yeah, that's for sure.
There's a couple of wrestlers who've been like injured or have like deaths in their family, and most of the money goes to that. Because the DLC is optional, because their creation suite is so good that you don't even need it. You can just, if you wanted to download everyone on like the Stardom roster, someone's already made it. Probably better than the DLC.
Yeah. Hey, I got a recurve ball. Is that what you sent me? What does that do? What do I mix that with to get your thing? Do you want a chain vest, a Negatron cloak, or 8 gold?
I don't care. 8 gold. That's what I wanted.
Okay, gold's gold, baby.
What I really wanted. think I just start selling all my stuff and just switching over.
It's not too late.
On my way.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I forget what they did. It was some Japanese wrestlers. They the charity thing, because there's definitely almost no reason to buy otherwise. And I think a lot of the Stardom stuff, because you get the creative wrestler is so good that like most of the Stardom girls are in there for free, but then they do the ring and all that stuff. And yeah, if you want to support your people, you get the DLC basically.
You would know that. I can't think of his name. The guy from New Japan who got like a head injury. He just wrestled Zack Sabre, or did an exhibition match.
Oh, Shibata.
Yeah, Shibata.
I'm coming.
When Shibata got hurt and his like career was over, I think they put him in the game as like their prices are like absurd. It was like $15 because it's for charity for his family. So it's kind of cool.
Yeah, always wait till it's half off. Never pay full price for Steam.
Yo, even when you think the price is good on Steam, wait another month.
Yeah, wait a little longer.
Oh, WWE 2K22. I've watched people play it, and it kind of just
it actually looks good. I actually think it looks good.
It looks good, but it still kind of looks, at least to me, I see people playing, it's still glitchy. Like, I don't know what they did. It's obviously better than 2K20, but that's not saying much.
Yeah.
Like, if you take a year off of your game because it's literally unplayable, there better not be glitches in it. That being said, it looks really good, like the graphics and whatnot. And they added the GM mode, which everyone's been asking for forever.
Yeah, how cool is that?
Hey, how do I make a... I got a spatula. I just don't know how to use it.
I think if you get double spatulas, you get an extra thing.
Oh, well that's... Well, just save it then, I guess. Oh, that's a choke off.
Did you? Maybe that'll change your game.
If you, Mr. S, I have the Xbox Game Pass, and I don't really play a lot of even Xbox, and I still save it. It's like $5 a month. You get so many like games for free, like new games. Like I literally played, I think, the whole Yakuza series, because why not?
Game Pass is so fucking good.
That's
the reason I would get an Xbox over.
Yeah, like PlayStation, they have kind of a similar thing, but it's like nowhere near as good.
Time for a true display of skill.
At least right now.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. Like I've been a PlayStation guy since day one, and I would get if I was in the market for one of the new systems, I would definitely get an Xbox just because you never have to buy a game. Their Game Pass is so effing good, and all this stuff they've been buying that's third or what did you call it? First party now?
Oh my god. Yeah, they bought a couple years ago. They bought a bunch of studios, so you're getting like, wow, that's a lot of bad guys. How fast did you die? Wait, you didn't die before me. I don't know. I had so many guys.
No, I'm still alive.
I had like I had a bunch of guys spawning on me. Wow. Oh wow, someone's already dead. Maybe someone must have quit. I was gonna say about the Game Pass too, which is great. They're working on their cloud play, so you don't even have to download the games. You just pay for Game Pass, and you just like literally, oh, I want to play this, I want to play that. No downloads required.
You know, PlayStation had that.
It's not
last
great
year,
right now, but it's,
no, it wasn't. Or no, we tried it a few years ago. It's almost like it wasn't quite there yet, but definitely bandwidth and internet's getting so much better where. It's almost like if it's a twitchy game where you really have to be able to react fast, I feel the lag. But considering most of my favorite things are like turn-based stuff anyways, it's like, yeah. Activision. They're going to get Activision too? Ah. Microsoft. Get them all.
Well, I changed the name like when we started this, but it still got Syuri on the thumbnail. That's all right. Get more
And it's still, you still have Lady C up in the corner. Go with what brought you to the dance, right?
Yeah, well, I think that's what I'm gonna start doing is using their poster for the pay-per-views, and then have my little cheeseburger guy.
That's good stuff.
I was reading somewhere about like how do you do a thumbnail, because you can save. Well, you can do it whatever you want, but if you wanted to, you could save a thumbnail. And I'm like, so everyone always recommends like keeping a consistent thumbnail for like live streams, because YouTube's not the best at telling you that stuff. Well, it also doesn't help when you literally get your video taken down 10 seconds after you stop going live.
That's what you get for using copyrighted content, noob.
Copyrighted content. That was my video.
I know, I fucking love it. So funny.
Mess with the bull
I
and
need
you
an
get the
Alistar
horse.
or a Cho'Gath. Please. Did I say please?
I said, please. I can send one over to you if I see one. I'm still getting deleted, but I'm getting better.
Yeah, I'm still losing, but I feel like I'm close to something. I just need to level
We
up
got-
2 more times.
True explorers follow the compass.
You know, I
in
just
their
did
heart.
just think of something. Like, even if you just go with the bare minimum of 3 Yordles, find 3 Yordles that work good with other things. If nothing else, for every Yordle you don't use, it's like fucking free gold. You just sell it.
Yeah, that might be a way to go.
Like, cause I really like the Yordle with Arcanist. The problem is I'm having a hard time being tanky.
Oh, level 2 Cho'Gath.
I think I need to do Yordle with fucking Bodyguard.
What if the Rumble Roses team did a Stardom game? I think Tam would be alright with that. Tam would be like, okay, where's my bikini? Actually, Mina would be the cover star.
I love me the Yordles. The
Yordle squad.
then it's easy for me to follow because I know what Yordles are.
How about I start following your screen? Oh, did you win?
I finally won one, baby.
Oh, I didn't. But, you know, we're a team. So we're getting better.
Follow the compass in their
What if
heart.
Rumble Roses? I want the New Japan Strong game. Anyone play that New Japan Strong Spirits mobile game? I love it. And if that was a Stardom game, I'd probably lose my mind.
Oh my god.
Could you imagine if that was a Stardom game? Oh my god.
Even if you guys have never watched New Japan in your lives, you should play the mobile game. It's so much fun. You literally just train up. It's like Pokemon. You just train up your wrestlers and they fight. And it's
Yo, I won the championship for the first time. I won it with fucking well, of course, because he was like the wrestler of the month for the gimmick. But I won with Great Okan. And I only got A+. How the hell do you get an S rank? I can't level up my map until I get S rank. I looked at your thing because I challenged you in friendly challenges. You have fucking like a lot of them. You have like 4 S rank wrestlers. I'm like, I can't even get one.
You just gotta get your stats up. It's really,
With what? Like, what are you standing up?
I max out like attack for 1. I try to max that out, and then win the G1 that sometimes gets you to S if your other stats are high enough. I mean, not win the G1, you gotta win the whole thing.
So you max out strength every time?
Yeah, it seems to be. Oh my god, I won one! Here I come!
Well, hurry up!
Away.
Hurry up!
Here I come!
No, it's not. Oh, maybe it is. I was gonna say too little, too late, but I don't think so. Come on, baby!
Come on! Oh, that guy's so
I don't
strong.
even have a guy alive yet. Yeah,
We did it! We got a
we
win!
won, baby! Our first win.
I honestly love the Rumble. I don't remember which one.
I don't know.
played.
I don't know what Rumble Roses is.
Oh my god, it's like an it's a wrestling game, but it's also like an arcade like beat 'em up. With girls who are like, I'm a cowgirl, and she's in like a bikini, like a cow pattern bikini with a cowgirl hat. So it's
sort of funny. Is it cool though?
the game is actually so much. It's one of the probably the best wrestling games there is.
Rumble Roses. What's it for? I've never even fucking heard of it.
I played on Xbox. It's up there with like No Mercy to me. I mean, I only played like.
Whoa, that's my game.
Because it's just a pure, just arcade, just like fun. Like, remember when wrestling games were fun? Not,
Yeah, 2002.
yeah, not super real. Not that I appreciate realistic games, but
No, that's why I'm like so. I like the idea of the AEW. Oh shit, that's a lot of bad guys. The AEW game coming out because that's supposed to go back to like the THQ fucking N64 days where it's more cartoony and fun.
you know, I wish I knew that. How do you pronounce that? Gravere? Either the word I can't pronounce.
Sometimes it's way over the top and definitely unnecessary. I agree.
But at the same time, it's.
But if the game's fun, the game's fun, right? Are you still looking for an Alistar?
Yeah.
All right, here he comes.
I don't see him.
Oh, just fucking wait a second.
Alright, oh, it requires 2 team slots. Hurry up. Oh, now I got a Cho'Gath and a Alistar.
Holy shit, really? Was that your whole team? Shit. I still have another one of those things.
Well, what I did is because I got all the champions I can get in the Innovator, so I'm like if I hope I get lucky, right?
Yeah.
What oh shoot, what is
I'm
that
coming.
fighting game? Oh god, I can't think of the name of it. It's like
Fuck yeah.
not
That's the second time we beat the top guys.
yeah, they are bitches.
Rumble Roses. Now we got something to look up.
Soul Calibur.
Oh.
They're speaking about like stuff being over the top with like sexualizing like women and whatnot. Soul Calibur, they were getting a bunch of complaints about like, wait, why are the women like? It's over. It's too much. Oh, there's one character, and they're like, she's literally like wearing like dental floss, and her boobs are way too big to be realistic. So they're like, okay, that's a fair point. So they did a patch update, and they made her boobs even bigger.
Oh Jesus!
I'm like, I always thought that was funny. Just like, yeah, we'll just double down. I seem to remember the Rumble Roses game I played too. There was like a story mode for like each character, and they all had like people that they were team friends with and people that they didn't like, and I guess there's like a lot of lore. There's a lot of like behind all like the half-naked like characters. There's a lot of like good wrestling gameplay and lore. Yo, how did you make that item?
What? Which one? Oh, I don't remember, but I liked it.
That would be pretty good. These good guys? Not good guys. A lot of bad guys.
Okay. That's not even me again. Apparently, other people keep jumping in on your fight.
Oh, dead or alive? Yeah. Didn't they
Rumble
also have
Roses XX. There's more than one of them? Shit. Where have I been?
Yeah, 20. That'd be great. Ooh, I'm gonna get a special item here. Oh no, I didn't even pick it. Infinity Force? Yo, who does that go on? It goes on Cho'Gath. It's like 30 of everything. Accidentally, like, I went to level up my, I got the thing that gives you a special item, and I went to, like, level my guy up at the same time. Isn't Dead or Alive like that, like, it's kind of like a dating sim game? You can just like, oh, we're just gonna go to the beach and play, there's a bunch of mini games, like, oh, we're just gonna play beach volleyball, and now we're gonna go gamble at the casino. And you had to, like, manage your money. Like, I think, like, you could buy the girls gifts, like, to make them like you more, and one of the gifts in the shop was, like, an original Xbox.
That's fucking funny.
Yo, he said Rumble, ALK says Rumble Roses had AI versus AI mode that they called hands-free mode.
That's fucking funny.
There's, oh, what Yakuza game is it? Maybe it's Yakuza 0? They have a mode where it's like, literally you watch girls, like, mud wrestle, but it's like rock, paper, scissors. It was actually pretty fun. And then, like, and then the next game, they basically made their version of Pokemon where it was like, yeah, you would collect the cards, but they looked like, they'd be girls dressed up like a sexy, like, beetle, if that makes sense. It was all bug related. Those games are good. I love when a video game can just be a video game.
Sometimes a video game's just a video game.
I won one. Oh, was that first? I wasn't paying attention. I was reading the thing. That wasn't versus real people. No way. I was like, I won.
That's fucking funny, buddy. Are you building towards anything?
Not to die.
Yeah, me too.
I made it so my Cho'Gath, when he gets too low health, goes invisible, and hopefully... That's what you want in your tank, right? You want him to hide? Like, I don't know how else to describe that game. They were literally sexy beetles. And one of them was a butterfly. And they would do, like, suplexes to each other.
God damn it.
You know what? I'm gonna... After we die in one turn, I'm gonna find a video of it. Oh. New plan. New plan. Alright, hear me out. Since we're one turn from losing, I'm gonna put 2 more Cho'Gaths on the field.
I just basically sold everything to fucking have 9 and 9, so we'll see what happens here.
I just loaded up. Look at my field right now. If anyone can do it, it's 4 Cho'Gaths.
You can do it, baby.
4 Cho'Gaths and an Alistar.
Survive. I didn't survive.
Oh, it's called Mezu King. Yes, let me look it up. The problem
Yo, I'm holding on forever. My fucking tank bitch is awesome.
Wow,
Sorry.
Yes. All right.
3rd place, baby.
All right, Chad. I'm gonna show you the sexy beetles I found. Yeah, it was like rock, paper, scissors. You go into an arcade machine. This is great. This is why I love Yakuza games. And by the way, you couldn't skip playing this. It was part of the main story. Yeah, you pick your beetle. Oh, she's a ladybug.
That's fantastic.
次は打撃技を覚えさせるんだ。次は挟み技を覚え、次は投げ技を覚えさせる。これでいい
You
か
should
い？
check this out.
お前に勝負は託したぞ。
Oh, I have the YouTube open. I want to see it when I see it here.
悪いけど本気で行くで。
Oh, what the fuck?
鼻カマキリ。
Oh, she's a mantis. Yeah, this is.
メスキングの名をかけた。
And you would have to go around collecting the cards. It's like
勝つ
Pokemon.
のはどっちだ？
This looks exactly.
Is
like
this
Pokemon.
okay? No, it's not okay.
Yeah, and right now you would pick. It's rock paper scissors, so you have to guess correctly.
Oh my god.
Yo, but look at
This is
their.
a video game?
This is a mini game in Yakuza. Oh
Mr.
my
S.
God.
Mr. S. just said, I'm done with this game.
Yo, wait till you see. Oh my god.
You didn't even get to the good part yet.
No,
The
wait till
fuck?
wait till you see the super finishing hold.
Super finishing hole.
やったー。お返しやで。行くよほら。
Yo, some of the moves are brutal.
決まった。
Well, it's a fitting combination, I suppose. Super finishing attack. It's almost like a reverse Gato clutch.
I'm honestly
Real
really.
moves.
I'm like invested in this right now. I want to know who wins.
No, no.
What's better, Mantis or Ladybug?
I'm watching with the YouTube stream, so I'm behind you. But I don't know what to think about what I'm watching.
Oh crap! Oh.
You have fan service holes and then a straight punch in the face. You can build your character however you want, apparently. Oh man. All of a sudden you just grew 5 watches, Juno. I wonder why.
Yeah, they really wanted to watch Teamfight Tactics.
Yeah. Yeah. While you're doing, I'll be right back. I'll be back in a second. You can. Well, hold on. I'll be right back.
All right. Well, I'll play one. I'll play another Teamfight Tactics, but first I gotta find the Yakuza. I think it's Yakuza 0 mini game. I guess while we're waiting. I don't even know what to call it. Girl wrestling. Cat Fight Club. Yeah. Yeah. Now this one, oh my god, you would pick a wrestler to bet on, and there was like a tournament, like elimination tournament, and if you made it to the end, you made like a crap ton of money. Cause let's add gambling to the mix. That makes it classy. This, oh my god. She says. Pick your fighter. All right, let's get to the action here. If this doesn't get you to play the Yakuza series, I don't know what will.
Ready for cat fight? Okay, let's go.
お手柔らかにお願いします。
Should probably mute this for YouTube, but oh well.
本気で行くで。
What the fuck is this?
This is the one. This is from Yakuza 0. This is just straight up. Oh, and you bet on the girls who you're gonna think is gonna win. That makes it classy. Press
That makes it
press X rapidly
There's
to cheer.
I find it funnier that there's a thing for skip. Like, no one has ever pressed the skip button.
Yo! You're in like little outfits, and then just let me just pound your face in the dust. That's what I liked about this mode too. It's like, no, they use more brutal. Like Kiryu doesn't even get this brutal with some of his moves.
Jesus.
Yeah, this is the same. So I think they add this mini game into Yakuza 0.
I'm at the point where there's like a double leg lock here happening here.
It's weird. Yakuza 0 is the prequel to all the games, but then they remade Yakuza 1. So they made this mini game, and then they decided to bring it back, but this time as bug Pokemon. Winning with a suplex.
Win.
Or a back body drop. Nothing like a back body drop. Gotta have the fundamentals.
Holy crap, she's an unsafe worker. This guy's takes is funny all night.
I kind of want to watch the see to the end now. Gotta cheer for our girl. Wow, 52,000 yen. That's like nothing. It's funny enough, this is like the best way to make money in the game till like the very end.
It's almost a half a year of StardomWorld.com.
Oh, leg lock. Oh no. Yeah, some of these moves are actually pretty brutal. It's so funny. I like how it just devolved into watching like mud wrestling, but it's what it is. Oh, what a counter! That's how they grapple. Like, let's grab each other's ankles in the ground. Oh!
They call that ankle control.
Yeah. Oh my God, where's that Rainmaker land? Oh no, our girl's losing. Oh! That was a 1 count, it's okay. Oh yeah, this is actually a fun game to play if you ever play it. It's like rock, paper, scissors, but sometimes you still lose because theirs is better than yours. Like, leave it to Sega to make a game this fan servicey but also fun. Whoa, punch! Yo! I keep expecting to see like a fan service move. It's just like dropping people. It's like that's not Mayu Atani. You can't just drop people on their neck like that. Oh, the walls of Himika.
I like that. I like the tiebreaker of who can press X faster.
No, that's you, because you're cheering on your girl. You gotta cheer on your. Well, they're not. I don't think you can call them waifus. I'm like actually invested in this match right now. Oh, you press skip? Why would you press skip? That must have been by mistake. Maybe his hands were slippery. You know, from the perspiration.
Well, yeah.
Oh, the butt drops.
Win.
Honestly, that's a brutal move. A Boston Crab with the butt drops. that would break anybody. Oh, I'm invested too. The nurse better not win. Hell yeah. Alright, now let's get on to the main event. Be really disappointed if we watched all this way and our girl loses. Now we got teacher. What is she supposed to be, like a fighter? Because that's supposed to be like probably like a teacher or something.
I imagine you're thinking way too hard into this.
I bet there's like 15 pages of lore on Wikipedia. Look how many people are there to watch this. I mean, I don't blame them. Whoa, what was that? That was a move maybe they probably couldn't show that move on YouTube. That or someone... Ooh, a secretary. Yeah, it could be a secretary. Good call, good call. And the other girls kind of just dress like a generic like fighting game character.
Generic girl number 3.
Oh, with a brutal elbow to the face. Maybe that's why she's winning. Everyone else is like, oh, oops, I brushed into you with my boobs. She's like, here's a back body drop, Boston Crab, suplex. Yeah, her gimmick could just be like, I'm just a legit fighter. Oh my god, that suplex. Armbar? Oh my god, she's breaking her. Yo. She just broke. Oh, and a punch to the face to end it. I think Kiryu does that move. You think our girl's gonna win? No, she's about to. Oh. Yo! What's happening? Oh, she's riding the chocobo! Oh, man, if Waka could do that, she'd probably win more matches.
Congratulations on winning. You are amazing.
Yeah, that's gotta be, that's like an 8 count. That ref was taking his time to make sure the shoulders were down.
When's your next video at fucking Group Stardom? The mix between Stardom girls and this.
The mod. Wow, okay. Yeah, so you guys said that's just something you had to... I could not explain that accurately. Actually, I think I did a good job. I literally said it's Beetle Girls Wrestling. I'm not crazy. What a shock. The girl who did actual pro wrestling moves won. I bet if you pick the secretary, she's like, uh-oh, I accidentally dropped this file. All right, back to real grown-up stuff. Video game.
Video games.
Watch that view count drop back to 2 people, baby.
AOK and Mr. S are funny as fuck, though.
I know. I mean, to
Those
sit
are the only 2 you. Those are the only 2 you need.
Abbott and Costello. No, to sit, you kind of have to have a sense of humor to sit through whatever that just was.
Who the fuck's not accepting?
Oh. That would have been funny.
We all won. Everyone's a winner after that.
How could anyone watch that and get offended by it? Like, it's obviously, like, it's so ridiculous.
It's so offensive it came all the way around again to become exquisite.
Did you catch on to the fact that everyone else that's watching is betting on these girls? Everyone was a winner. Yo, except that girl who got dropped on her, like, her spine went through.
She was not a winner.
Yeah, I think she's gonna go. She lost a couple inches. She can go to the doctor and like, didn't you used to be 5'6"? Like now you're 4'9".
I'm still going Yordle power. Does that upset you?
Branch out a little.
Man, I don't want to. I'm having a lot of fun trying to
Ooh.
figure it out.
Go 3 Yordle. At least experiment that way. Maybe that's a good combo.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was doing last time, and I was actually doing pretty good. Although all the Yordles are taken up. Maybe I'll try that Singe thing again. That was fun. With Twitch. I had a lot of fun with Twitch, too. I don't like his... what'd they give me? I didn't fucking pick anything. It, like, auto-picked me. Oh, I got Twitch anyway.
Yeah, these guys are hilarious.
Assassin Chemtech.
Said she took the suplex wrong. Didn't tuck her chin.
She took it wrong.
It's her fault. It's her fault. Obviously, that wrestling league values professionalism above all else.
That's fucking funny, man.
Let's begin again.
I love that between like the moves of like, oh, whoops, accidentally dropped this, whatever. These sexy moves. It's just I'm gonna punch you in the throat.
What does Innovator do for you? Is it even worth it?
No, you gotta get lucky. Like I said, remember you gotta get the bonus things.
It says there's 1 of 3 though. Oh, there's up to 7 for the mechanical dragon. I see.
If you can get to whatever it is, 5, like the bear is pretty good, but not worth. I don't think. Well, yo, do I just take the after a loss you gain 2 gold and a free shop refresh? Like, let's be real here. We'll lose it. We'll lose it till we win.
Above all else.
Yordles are the way. Hey, I don't see your guy. Oh, there you are. Yordles are the way. Man, I feel really good about my team
Let's begin again.
in these first couple rounds. And then real people show up. Oh wait, you're doing Innovator? Or
No.
Oh, Scholar's pretty good.
That's what I was doing. I got a Scholar buff, so now I'm trying to fuck with that.
But don't try to do. Maybe get the. Don't try to like main it though.
No, it's like...
We got good side.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. Well, because my first buff was with Syndicate, and it gave me a Syndra. And they're all going to gain AP. Like, Scholars gain AP after every match. So I'm like, wow, considering I got that crazy early, that sounds fucking OP as fuck.
Yeah, I don't know why sometimes guys funnel in and they're not. Like, you're still fighting. I always thought it was like whoever won first. I'll tell you what though, I'll take a free shop refresh. That's a great skill to have.
To live is to fight.
Every time I lose, I get a free shop refresh and 2 gold. That's like better than winning.
Well, considering we lose a lot.
It's a lot of free gold.
Chancer mutant.
I wonder if they change who the VIP. Oh, is it like per game? Because I always see like the VIP character is usually singed, but this time it's not. Not singed. Brand.
Yeah, it's always Brand.
Maybe I thought it maybe changed per day, or maybe it was by. That's too much thought. Maybe it is just by game.
Let's begin again.
Oh, I won one. Some days you just can't get rid of a brand. I need a brawler. Give me a brawler. Or not brawler, what do I need? A bruiser?
Let's bounce.
We just go all bruiser.
Problem is I need a tank.
I'm actually kind of hoping that should be a strategy, like lose the first couple, considering you don't lose that much health.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. You could lose. You lose 12 in a row. You're still at 60 health. Is that you? That's not you.
Hey, you get the pick first.
That's what we like.
There's a Gnar.
I'm not touching Yordles. I never got one. I figured, fuck it. I like Yordles because it's easy mode, but I'm branching out to Scholar and Syndicate maybe Enchanter. I don't have anything beefy though.
Yo, Vex, Gnar, and Ziggs. Those should be the
Yo,
three.
that might be the 3. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Tear of the Goddess or Needlessly Large Rod.
Needlessly large.
Why is it so needlessly large?
Because now I get a fucking Radabons.
Why does it keep trying to mind me? I don't want you. How do I always end up with characters on my, like, I don't ask for you. Oh, that could be good. Surprised you got some people watching. Hello, peoples.
This is a fun fucking game.
So relaxing. I just gotta, like, this stuff, I don't gotta do anything, just watch. I'm still fighting.
That's why the New Japan Strong Spirits has become my favorite game. I'm gonna start streaming that. You have to do even less. I basically just, it's like watching a wrestling show, except it's all the hits.
And you train
It's
up
like
your guy. You train up your guy like it's Pokemon or a Rocky movie, and you just watch him fight.
It's so fucking good. Sparring gloves, chain vest, or gold? Sparring gloves?
Gold. I think the gold's huge.
The gold is huge early game.
Yeah, the best part about losing in this game is like even the top guys, they lose a couple times. Everyone loses. I never really get into the team aspect enough because it's hard. They don't give you a lot of these runes unless it's saving for like a draft or something. Like make sure we pick out the guys we need.
Yeah. Yeah, this Teamfight Tactics is super fun. And you can do a friends list thing, like we all just play together. It's pretty neat.
Yeah, that is.
Naito and the exercise bite, yeah. Or no, I thought he was talking about this game, Mr. S. But yeah. The yeah, they were advertising the Strong Spirits for ever. Then they finally did it.
They're still they're still advertising on like at the end of every YouTube video for Stardom.
Well, that's what's funny, Judo. That's what's funny you asked, because right now they're doing the gimmick where there's like free points because Tanahashi's the spokesperson, but Naito was the spokesperson. So now there's like gonna be a fucking feud over the game. Who's the real spokesperson? It's fucking funny.
You'll make a wrestling match out of it. That's great.
Well, they did it on the anniversary show.
Yo, that's
or,
like
they were talking. They like cut the ribbon. And it was fucking great.
My dad is a heel wrestler. The
Oh
greatest.
my god!
My favorite
I feel.
movie of all
I
time.
know. I'm so upset that I haven't watched that. I let you down.
If you find, you gotta buy the DVD. Buy anyone watching. That is probably like one of my legit favorite movies. It's just a good movie, not a pro wrestling movie. I mean, well, although it is a pro wrestling movie, but you know what I mean.
My dad is a heel wrestler. It's with Okada and fucking who else?
Yo, the reason I was thinking of it is because in the movie they played like character wrestlers, so they filmed. They would say, oh, after like the shows were over, to get the footage they need. Like, hey guys, we're shooting a movie, so pretend like Okada's the bad guy now. Or no, Tanahashi was the bad guy. There really wasn't no bad guys, but you know what I mean. And then they did like a gimmick match on like one of the shows where it was his name was like Okada was called like Lion George or something.
Yeah, he was called his. Yo, it fucking fucked with me. I'll never forget that. Like, I fell for it. I'm like, what the fuck? There was like this new wrestler, some new name I've never heard, and it was Okada with fucking orange hair. And I'm sitting there like, I think that's Okada. He's wrestling like Okada. The dropkick looks like Okada, but they keep calling him his fucking because they were doing an advertisement for the fucking movie.
Yeah, so the New Japan like new mobile game. When you're training your guys, you get to see them do like funny stuff. Like Tai Chi's one of my favorites. When you're training him, instead of being on like an exercise bike and actually training, he just lays on the floor eating a cheeseburger.
Fucking hilarious.
That's how he trains.
Let's bounce. Someone's about to get hurt.
Well, there's also good ones. Well, Tai Chi's my favorite.
Yeah, we like some Tai Chi.
My favorite is his tips to.
Oh, I watched Monday's show. I liked the finish of that fucking Tai Chi Okada match was fucking good, man.
Yeah, every match they have is good.
I know Tai Chi Okada matches are so fucking good. The problem is just sooner or later Tai Chi will get the big win. Probably not while the belt's on the line though. It'll have to be in a tournament.
Hey, 1-1.
Oh well, the reinforcements just came in.
Know when you will fight next. Is that ever useful? Like, how does that help me?
Gain a free shop refresh each round. That would have been helpful earlier.
Ooh, I get one of those every time I lose. Oh, throw everyone in the front 2 rows. I love those bonuses. Oh, it needs 2 spots. Goddamn Cho'Gath.
Oh, I just bought a Cho'Gath myself, pal.
Send it over.
Okay.
I'm going part mutant. That's great. I'm going to watch you this time. See what's going on with your team. Oh, you're also going. Oh. Yo. I got 2 silver Cassidans.
You got 2 silver Cassidans?
Yeah.
Do you want my silver Cassidin to make a gold? I'll fucking send them to you. I don't give a shit. Oh, wait, yeah. Don't send me one of your silvers, because if you get my silver, you'll have gold.
Yo, I'm gonna love. So does that mean that like if Naito wins, they're gonna have to do another promotion for free gems because he's the new ambassador?
Let's hope so.
Alright. I'm coming.
I already lost.
Oh,
Everything
what?
was sent somewhere else.
Oh, I still won. Hell yeah. I had to beat like one team and half another team.
Nice. Are any of these people scholars? None of them look like scholars.
Rek'Sai seems like a scholar type. Giant
What's
monster.
this? Oh, yeah, that's your guy.
Maybe. When
Oriana looks like 20 something.
Vi is usually pretty good. You can just set her down, she gets like a bonus. Well, Naito's fake name P. Was Naito in that movie? So if you don't know the movie, like the movie is about.
It was Tana, wasn't it? Wasn't Tana? It was
It's
Okada and
basically
Tana.
it's kind of funny. It's everything. It's like if it's basically New Japan. If like you know New Japan, like it's not New Japan Pro Wrestling. It's called like Lion Pro Wrestling. And Tanahashi used to be like the ace of the company, but then he got like a knee injury, and now he plays a bad guy. It's just a cute movie because his kid's like in like kindergarten, and he doesn't want to tell him what he does because he doesn't want to tell his son that he's the bad guy. And he finds out his dad's a pro wrestler, and like he's like, "Hey, my dad's a pro wrestler," but then the kids are like, "Wait, is he that cockroach? We hate him." So he just lies and tell him that his dad's Okada.
Sorry.
Three on one here. Got him.
You can do it. If anyone can, you can.
Yeah, but that's basically the whole movie. It's about a kid, like, it's nothing serious. Like, it's nothing, it's like, I guess I love a movie where it's like, what's the stakes? Like, nothing, the world's not ending, no one's dying. It's just like a little kindergartner trying to come to terms that his dad's the bad guy. One of the funny scenes is he wants to find out what his dad does, so he like hides in like the backseat of his car. And he gets scared. He gets scared by all the quote unquote like big scary like these big scary like muscly guys, all the wrestlers. He thinks that's why he sees all these giant scary guys, and he thinks his dad's in the Yakuza. The movie's so fucking good. It's probably my favorite movie.
Alexa, play Thumbprint Radio.
Alexa, play My Dad's a Heel Wrestler.
Holy shit, I won one.
Oh,
It's got my first win.
nice. We're not last.
Yo, do you want that fucking Cassidy?
Nah, I'm only one away.
I have one bronze one too. Do you want that?
Sure. Can't hurt, right?
Yours should make you gold then, right?
Yep. I guess gotta go. Now I gotta pay attention to him, see if he even stays alive. I'm gonna like sell one of my champions and start putting items on my Cassidy now. Oh, that hurts.
Sorry.
Oh, 10 health. Yeah, one of the top guys lost. Alright, let's make some moves happen. buffed up my Cho'Gath. Oh, I just ate his Gnar. That felt good.
Is that you? Ah, fuck. We're getting there.
I like how I'm like losing like well, I did a win streak for a little bit. I don't feel like I'm losing.
No, I'm finally getting somewhere.
Get I just always keep by default like I'm like looking for Yordles. Come on, Cho'Gath, feed. Feed me more. Ow. Sorry about that.
That'll happen.
I was say sorry about the 6 guys that just got sent to you.
That podcast was good tonight.
It goes better than I think it should. At least I think that. I guess I can't. That's not really for me to decide. Oh, I could say that like I think it had good quality, right?
I don't know. I didn't listen back yet, but no one complained.
Video quality. It wasn't a 15p like last time.
Oh, you mean the way it looks? Yeah, actually, your stream looks fucking great.
Let's get cracking.
Come on, give me another V. There we go.
Let's get to the fun part.
I went ahead and picked myself up a V and got her to level 2. I'm like, I need more crowd.
Sorry.
Alright, it's VV4. She is a tough cookie.
Fuck, you did good.
One, two, three, four. Alright, Tom, Ken, sure, who's that? Probably Senna. I'm actually learning their names. You wouldn't happen to have a silver Cho'Gath, would you?
No.
Hey, someone else joined. What's up, buddy? He said Azumi. I don't know. Azumi's
Azumi Hearts, another person that loves our Azumi.
well, at least I don't think it's love, or hate. It's more like love or eh.
Yeah, I'm more on the inside. Yeah, I couldn't build anything this match. I apologize, man. tried to shoehorn. I don't know.
You got plenty of time, plenty of turns left.
Or one.
Oh, there was a choke off. Dang it. Hey, what I...
Let's begin again.
Can I get some time, please? Like, timeout?
Alright, see if we got something here.
You got it. Plenty of health. Plenty of health left.
Damn it!
I'm still fighting. Ugh. Dead.
It's 2 in the morning. That's when the Japanese friends come in.
Yeah.
I've
noticed
you want to
that.
rewind? I was just gonna say, do you want to redo the podcast?
In Japanese. I'm good for one more. Well,
Good for at least one more. I need a second though.
I'll be right back. All right, all right, take turns. I'll be right back.
All right. Well, I'll be right back.
Fine. I'll sit here and talk about stuff. I do love me some Natsupoi. Who else loves them some Natsupoi is Starlight Kid. There's like a video up on YouTube, and she challenged her for... Oh, because Natsupoi was doing a play. That's why she wasn't wrestling for like over a month. And Starlight challenged her for high speed belt. And she kept being like, hey, so did you see my play? And she's like, no, I didn't see your stupid play. Who has time for that? She's like, I think you saw my play. She's like, no, I didn't see your stupid play. And she's like, I think you saw it. No, I didn't. And then she asked like the camera person from the... Who was that? Probably from the play. It's like, did she see my play? And she's like, yeah, she saw your play. So yeah, guys, I'll be right back and get a quick drink real quick, and then probably play one more.
I'm back. You know, other than Yordles, the only other time I did go was with Hex Tech.
Alright, we are back. Or at least I am.
Oh, I was saying the only other than Yordles, the only other time I was really successful was when I went Hex Tech.
Huh. How come? There's good abilities.
Yeah, they seem to be able to have a lot of things that branch off. So I started with a scholar base this time, and I didn't know what to fucking go. They were so goddamn smushy.
Oh, that's because, yeah, that's what's tough. I really think if, you know how it shows like their most important ability?
Yeah.
I think it's really like you're supposed to build off of those, and then like if you happen to get like a couple scholars, that's great, but just coincidental.
Well, the only reason I even mainlined it was because it was like my first special thing was like grab an extra scholar thing. I'm like, oh, well, that must be really good. But now I'm Yordle. I'm going to Yordle. Fuck it,
Going
Yordle.
Yordle.
We're both going Yordle. I'll go the worst Yordle. All of us are going Yordle. We're all going Yordle. Although I did have a good time fucking mainlining Twitch before. The chemist thing is pretty good.
Why don't you try just going 3 Yordle? Just selling the rest off.
When I find my good... that was my idea. Find your 3 Yordles that work. I agree. And basically, it's either a free character or free gold.
I got 2 Ziggs. Isn't that one of them?
Nice. Yeah, Ziggs. I don't know, because I like Arcanist. You might be able to go Chemtech with one of them too, I think.
You know what I can... Oh, I never thought
I think I did Scrap. You know what also works is Bodyguard works with them.
Yo, I could always just buy who I need. Then, like, I have 2 Ziggs on the screen. Here, I'm gonna lock them in. Keep them locked in on my screen until I get a 3rd one.
Oh, nice. See, he's trying to get me to fucking do Scholar Emblem. No, I'm not falling for it.
When you have exactly 2 copies of a champion on your board, okay. 2 Ziggs. Says when you have 2 copies of a champion, they get 40 attack damage, ability power, armor, and magic resist. And then when you 3-star, gain a 2-star copy. That's just free gold. You know, my Ziggs are doing more damage than Darius. Melee. Oh, I got a Gnar. You want him?
No, I might not be doing Yordle anymore.
Yeah.
Or maybe over. That might be over already.
I have my orders.
Alright, I'm gonna sell my Gnar then. I'm gonna keep him. I really like that buff. I just gotta... my guys get super buffed just for having 2 of them on the field. Darius with a Sunfire Cape, that don't hurt. Oh, this better be good. Hopefully those are good guys.
It's not me. I haven't lost yet. Sometimes I don't know where people come from. And now, see, I got someone teleporting on me.
I just faced yellow. Who'd you fight? Are they yellow?
Orange.
Okay, so I fought... Yeah, okay. So maybe we should... his teammate came to help him. I always thought we faced, like, the same team, but...
I would have thought so, too.
I never compromise.
So I guess I just start... I keep... Oh, man, that's interesting. It's like buffing... getting rewarded for only for keeping a 1-star copies. Oh, Mr. S is bouncing. See you, buddy.
Thanks for hanging out, man. That's cool.
Oh, I just got a clock tower dropped on my Ziggs. Yo, I just watched that fight.
It was like punch. Shit.
They won't survive. Strength above all.
I go where the work leads.
Oh,
My
I got
team
one.
isn't the shits early game, I'll tell you that much.
Oh, mine is.
I'm coming.
Oh, I need you. I was just, you know, that's the first time we've helped each other in a while. I was like, come on,
Right?
I was hoping, I'm like, come on, kill. Yeah, we're not last. My team, I'm literally not building anything. I'm getting my guys buffed just by having, if I understand it right, just 2-star copies, or 2 copies of everything. You need that Ziggs up.
Don't worry, I got this.
Rod, chain vest, or gold?
Gold. No, Rod. Oh, is it too late? I do
was
like
looking-
Rod.
Alright. I had 30 seconds left.
I'm coming to get you.
Let's give my yeah. Let's see what this does. I'm gonna give my Ziggs Infinity Edge. I have. Just take a look at my screen. Look how many things that I don't have. Look at my buffs.
I'm going Scrap and Arcanist at this point.
Now I'm assuming it says when you have 2 champions on your board. You think that counts like on the bench?
I don't know. I lost.
Oh, that was good then. Those are bad guys coming in. Didn't even matter.
Recurve Bowl, Negatron Cloak, or 8 gold.
Gold. Oh, bolt. I'll do it.
I go where the work leads.
So where's my Darius? There's my that girl. Where's my I think I need a Talon or a Ziggs. Just talking to myself. To buff him up. Oh, I keep facing this guy who has a Blitzcrank and he keeps pulling in my Gnar. Like, that's cool. You want to get him to max level quicker?
Damn.
Oh, what was that? 4-game win streak? least we're not both dying every turn. That'll stop the bleeding.
I know the problem is we're not getting a streak because it's like every other turn I'm fucking winning or losing.
Well, it's cool. Oh, look, as long as only one of us wins or loses,
Fair
because you
enough.
both lose, you take so much damage.
Mhm.
You gotta. I need a Gnar, a Ziggs, or a Talon, just to have on my field. Socialite has. You get 5 Socialites, you get. One of your characters gets 30% bonus damage, 8 mana per second, heals for 66% of all the damage they deal.
Violence is a means to an end.
Oh, Gnar's the guy who throws clock towers? Eat it. Oh, another win.
It's so funny we're on the same team. You got the winning streak, winning streak, and I got the winning streak.
Hey, bonus gold.
Or the lose
bonus
streak.
Gold. Actually, that's great. That's almost the way to go. We're getting double the gold. Because we share a health bar, so who cares?
It's true.
For only losing 2 health a turn, who cares? I do. Oh, what else do I still? I need a Gnar. I keep repeating to myself just because if I'll forget. Not like, hey, give me a Gnar. Oh, that's a loss. So much damage.
And I got to win. God damn it! I broke my streak.
No, we just moved. Oh, damn it! They lost. I was gonna say we moved down to second. We could have picked before them. They could have just lost to the top guy. So now this is an interesting strategy I'm going. My guys are getting buffed by only having 2 of them on the field. So I'm putting, like, look at my screen. Like if I have like I have a Darius in the field, a Darius on the bench.
Yeah. Oh.
And then I'm getting buffed by them not having items.
So right now my 3 Yordle, I am doing the 3 Yordles. I have Poppy, Corky. Actually, I can probably get rid of Corky and Ziggs. And then because I'm rolling Blitzcrank. So Blitzcrank does Bodyguard, which buffs with Poppy, and does Scrap, which buffs with Ziggs.
Yo, this is fascinating. I'm getting rewarded for not using items and not doing synergies. This is an interesting strategy. There we go. That's hadn't happened in a while.
No, I like it.
Ooh, there's yeah. I need that Nar. Who do you need?
I don't know. I sort of want to see what Zillion, if Zillion brings anything to the team, because I've never had a Zillion on my bench before. If not, I'll just
Wait, what are you going?
I have Yordle. I have 3 Yordles, and then it's like Scrap, Bodyguard, and Arcanist. So I'm not really going much. I don't know.
Alright, yeah, Zillion won't help you. I don't think he's any of those.
He's Clockwork and Innovator. What the fuck is Clockwork? Is that one of those things that's by yourself? Oh, but I have the ability to
Clockwork,
get.
you know, Clockwork gives you like bonus attack speed.
Hmm.
The best strategy is no. Yeah, that's true. The best strategy is to wing it. Whatever the game decides that you get to be.
Hey, okay, still here. Nice. I like this guy.
Yeah, I was looking at people who are still watching, and I'm like, I have it on my phone so I can read the chat, but I'm like, I know, so I'm counting as 1, not 4.
Well, I'm the other one. And then we got our boy. Hey, okay, from the beginning.
Oh, alright, well. I could handle. Oh my god, I almost took out both of. I mean, I lost, but I took out the whole top guy, one of their teams, and then like half of the other guy.
Hmm.
I go where the work leads.
So Nar's gotta go there. Give me a something. I don't even know. Maybe I need another Yordle. And I'm left 3.
Yeah, I found I'm actually using Poppy, Poppy, Vex, Corky, and Ziggs. That's what I'm using right now.
Yo, I got Socialite, which, if, like I said, once it lets you buff a character, like, on a spot on the map.
Mm-hmm.
So, now Nar gets 4 mana per second.
Oh, nice.
Fire, he's like, he's still here. He goes, oh, I gotta do your Fire Emblem Heroes dailies. Like, yeah.
Love this guy.
Play a little bit longer, and I'll be streaming my New Japan to get those dailies up.
Yeah, I know. I just did my New Japan dailies while we were talking. Fucking love it.
It's on like Japanese time, so like it's like, but I don't know how it translates.
Yeah, right. I don't know. It's like Thursday over there.
I still don't know if it's yesterday or tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. Yeah, they're ahead.
Or are they?
What do I know?
Oh, I got so many guys on my screen. Somebody's got to go. You're fine. You got to go. One of these Ziggs has to go. That's why I'm losing. I had too many of the champions on the screen. I'm not trying to build 3-star copies. Oh, I won a match.
I think I won too.
Whew. Close one. So I'll put Ziggs there. And Darius. Look out for a Talon.
Yeah, I still got the 2 things that send something over, so I will.
Me too.
That's very funny. He says that's how it is for the New Japan. Like one of these times, hey, okay, so you gotta be up at fucking 4 in the morning to watch the 6 p.m. show. Me and my brother, we're always saying like, one of these days we're gonna watch fucking Wrestle Kingdom live at like 2 in the morning. One of these days we'll do it.
Follow my voice.
Oh, that's great.
Yep. Glass is half empty.
There's my 3 Yordles.
Which 3 did you go?
The good ones.
I got Yordle, Scrap, Arcanist, and Bodyguard. I'm about to get my second win too. Here I
Hurry
come.
up.
I'm coming. I got my whole team.
Oh, yo, that was, oh my god, that was almost 2 on 2. We're catching up on the top guys. Alright, kinda want that rod.
Get the rod.
Oh! Oh! Dang it. Oh, 5 gold from this legendary guy, that's good too.
Nice.
Oh, or my Ziggs is about to have you know what he's about to have. I can build one thing and one thing right. Didn't even... Oh, Ziggs, I don't need you. Bye-bye.
What are you looking for these days?
Talon?
Talon. I'll start rolling.
I need help.
Not this one.
I need help.
You're gonna get the opposite of that.
Oh, I was gonna win. Oh, I got a Talon. For my thing. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. Assassin. Let's go something funny. We're gonna make Darius an assassin.
Do it! Oh my god, he's gonna jump in? That's fucking OP as fuck.
I don't know if it helps anything, but
Can't hurt.
The hard way.
yo, he just jumps right in there. beat the top guy.
No.
Having to manage my bench to just have two of these champions is so confusing. And watch me be reading this wrong the whole time. Like, no, I meant 2-star.
Violence is a means to an end.
Pretend I'm not retarded. What did you say you're looking for? Nothing.
I know, we don't make use of these trade things a lot, but it's like tough.
Right?
I wish it would also tell me if they're range characters I'm using.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's alright about the time we start losing. Oh, second place. I'll accept the second place. Alright, my goal is to outlast the bottom two teams. And then win.
Yep, the glass is half empty.
It's like I have to manage double the champions. It's so weird.
Oh. I actually like my team too, it's just not enough.
It's just one Yordle power.
I have my 3 Yordles. I got Yordle, I got 4 Arcanists, 2 Scraps, and 2 Bodyguards. It's just like, I feel like it should be working better than it is.
Always soon change.
Just gotta survive past 2 teams. I'll consider it a win. Ooh! Yo, it beat a top guy. No. Close.
I gotta win. Gee, this is how it works. It's like a whole bunch of people at the bottom and then one dude at top. Oh, I like me a Sunfire. I might have a use for that Melzazar.
Do you have any mana items? Something I can think to beat. I would have let me beat that guy.
With utmost efficiency.
As I sell, check off. Yeah. to or the silver level legendary guy.
Oh shit.
Oh fuck! I should have put him in the corner. Alright, sorry, we got another turn. I'm not gonna die this turn. Alright, let's see if we can clutch it out and make it to the dragon.
There's a lot of 1s and 15s. It's only the fucking big guy, motherfucker.
Lost though.
I can do this. Sing along.
Alright, let's see what happens.
I'm always ready.
Threw in a Jace. Change it up.
I think I got him.
I got my guy.
This is the first guy. This is the first place guy too.
Well, I should've
Boom, baby.
Oh, I got people coming in. Is that you?
I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Yo, look at this guy. We gotta kill this.
Holy shit! What the fuck?
Leona. Luckily, she's not doing it. Luckily, my Darius had enough. All right, beat one guy.
Holy shit! That was the first place. Dragon, huh?
Wanna kill me? Get in line.
Inferior constructs.
Do you need anything?
To win.
The best defense is me.
I threw in a Galio. Let's keep throwing. That's my best bet. Let's keep throwing enemies.
Damn it!
I lost.
I did too.
Ooh, Transformer. What does that do? Oh, that's for Jace. Oh, looks like
sweet.
wait. Well, let's see where we end. Oh, because they probably win because they outlasted us by 30 seconds. Dang it.
That's actually funny. All right, do I do another one or is that it?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. That was unsatisfying. I just
All
didn't
right.
like. I was just.
I'm gonna get a
doing-
drink though. I'll be right back.
I was just going with what the perks were letting me do.
I know.
I think there's some luck involved. I mean, you look up. I'm gonna use a guide. Why? It's not cheating. It's like using a guidebook, right? Oh, these guides are complicated. Just tell me which champions to buy. How about that? Spatulas. Alright, I don't think anyone's even watching anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and end this live stream.